don't know why.
Don't know why.
Probably no one. I don't know why it does that. There's no one else that's like. There's literally no one else that is streaming right now. It's just me.
Yeah. It's just
How's
you.
the weather, Trond? Literally no one.
Oh, sorry, that's my fault. There we go. Weird sounds.
Yeah,
How's
the weather is cold.
over there?
Well, today was supposed to be a mild day, and we only had -11.
-11. That's ridiculous.
Well, it's better than the beginning of the week.
I had -2, and I thought that was bad.
When I arrived in Oslo after my Christmas holiday in the UK, I had -22.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
My whole body would be convulsing from the cold.
Yeah.
I would literally just be juddering.
Hello.
Through cold.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Hello, Jason.
Hey up. How are we?
Oh,
Steve,
hey JJ, hey Michael, hey Steve.
I can't see chat, so I've no idea who's in there.
I can't see chat either. I've tried. I can't work this.
You can if you press on the chat thing, but then you come off this screen, so you can't see who you're talking to then. So.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Hi, Michael's drones. So you haven't done a live in like forever, and I just thought 2.5 hours ago I was on the phone to Hannah, and I was like, do you know what? A little bit like happy. So let's do a random Ling Ling day. And I have to feel really happy to be able to do this, like myself. So, and I think last night I overstimulated and I got a bit too hyper, didn't I, Hannah?
Right, Strokes.
You did.
Hey, Strokes.
And then when Lynn gets like that, I'm the one that has to talk to her till 1 o'clock in the morning when I have to get up at 6.
Yeah,
I've been there.
I've got to get up early tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, you have.
I have.
You got to get up really early.
Yeah, I just had 2.5 weeks off, so it's first day back tomorrow.
See,
for me,
Yeah, first day back
is my
after
Friday.
holiday
No, I
is
don't.
not nice.
No. Yeah, we're doing really well, thank you. Well, I am. I mean, I can't speak for everyone else. How are you guys doing?
I'm fine.
All good.
Have you eaten all of those chocolates, Jason?
Oh God, I polished them off. It doesn't take me long. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. If I get a craving, it's like an uncontrollable craving. But I've given up everything. I've given up smoking, vaping, drinking. I've given up takeaway food. I go to the gym 5-6 times a week. So, I mean, I bought myself a lemon drizzle cake. It was one of those plank, about that big. Literally, I just cut it in half and ate it. Half of it with me dinner and half of it with me tea. So it's gone. So. But I don't put an ounce in weight on now because. Sorry. No, I didn't have. No, I don't really have dairy.
Drizzle.
Yeah, lemon drizzle with cream.
Oh.
You don't have dairy with citric.
No.
Citrus.
Yeah.
Citrus.
No.
Name one
Love
thing.
a lemon drizzle.
They don't complement each other. They don't
yes,
work
because it
together.
turns into those lemon puffs.
What?
Lemon creams. Yes, they do. You can get lemon cream biscuits.
Is that a sweet?
Do you mean them lemon puff
creams?
things?
I don't know. Now I need to.
Lemon
if I have
puffs,
made
they're
it up or not.
horrible though. They're horrible though. I
You can get
finally
lemon
got my
cream sauce.
enclosures today,
So
Jason.
you can get lemon
Sorry?
cream sauce for fish.
I said I finally got my enclosures today for your spiders.
Yeah, I saw you put that comment up on Leah's
Leah's.
thingamajig.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've got all the heat packs and everything here. I've got to send Mark's out as well. He's paid me for his. But at the moment, it's just way, way, way too cold.
Too cold. I did say that to the spider shop, but they sent it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that's all right. I mean, if they're happy to replace it, but I don't really want to be sending Sabah Blues and Fankei Reds and Valhallas and shit like that cost hundreds of pounds in
No, but it's not
1-2
just
degrees
that, is it?
centigrade. Like I say, if someone buys a spider off me and they say, yeah, send it, fine. Just you won't be getting your money back if it arrives dead, because I won't send it unless it's about 9-10 degrees.
Yeah, no, I'd rather not. But I did say to them I'd pick it up from them at Seas, but it came in the post today.
Yeah, I mean, they sent my order last week or the week before, but then again, it wasn't the first week of January. It wasn't too
No,
bad. It was
wasn't.
about 8-9. It was about 8 or 7 or 8 degrees.
Yeah,
So
it wasn't that
too
cold
bad.
when I ordered it. It wasn't that cold when I ordered it, but it was -2 yesterday and today here.
I've got the polystyrene boxes to put them in and everything, but for me, if it's just the sake of waiting, just the weather warms up a little bit.
Yeah, it's fine. I'd rather wait.
If the person that buys something off me, they say, yeah, I'm happy for you to send it, then I'll send it. But as long as they're aware that if it dies of the cold, that's on them, not me.
No, I'd rather wait.
I've got the heat packs are down there on the floor down there. Because say Mark's bought a Panama off. Well, he wanted a Panama, and I said, I could sort him one out cheaper than they are. So he's paid me for his as well. So, but yeah, as soon as it warms up, as soon as you're happy, just say to me, look, Jace, it's showing 7-8 degrees, whatever. I'm happy. Then I'll get them packaged and sent straight out to you. You'll have to remind me what it is because I've got a terrible memory. I fed them all today. The Sabah Blues look phenomenal because they've all molted.
Oh, lovely.
And one was like really, really not happy at all today. It's the first time I've had one really sort of stand its ground and rear up, and it just was. It wasn't like going from anything like that. It just like, I'm not moving. I'm staying here. But it looked absolutely stunning.
Cool. I'm looking forward to having them. Another empty box on my side to look at.
Someone's getting into the Scorpio Trond.
Yeah, Trond. That messes up.
Yeah, Trond.
Oh, okay.
Someone's getting scorpions.
Nice. J.
How are yours? Did they make it or not?
No, 3 of 7 survived.
Mind you, to be honest with you, dude, the temperatures that shows some kind of resilience, doesn't it? That 3 survived.
Yeah, but the 3 that survived is
Hi,
from the deserts in Arizona and around that place, so it gets really cold.
I can remember having this discussion years ago with someone. Someone had got a couple of Panthos. They were the continuous ones, and they died. And they said, I've kept the room at 28 degrees. I said, have you any idea what the temperature is in Peru? It's like 16 degrees. You've basically cooked them. They don't need that extreme temperature. It's quite surprising when you look at it, because you think, because some of these countries are absolutely baking hot, and they're not. They're just not. The lot of the Panthos I kept them around about 18, 19 degrees, and they were fine. And I raised all mine from slings over 300, and I had no problems at all. That's why I had to stop using my wood burner, because my wood burner used to get this room so hot. I can remember one winter we'd lit the wood burner, and my daughter was only about 8 or 9 years old then. And we're having to take all the tranches into the kitchen. We got the bloody windows open and door open. It was like 32 degrees in here. It was insane. So we got like frost outside. And we got the bloody windows open, the back door open, trying to cool it down.
Yeah.
Wood burners are so nice, though, aren't they? I bloody love
They
them,
are, but
especially when you've got like your feet up with crumpets and stuff.
The thing is, I stopped using it for the tarantulas, and then when I stopped having the tarantulas, I couldn't use it again then because I got the statues, because they're such dirty, messy things because of all the dust and that comes out of them. I couldn't have that settling all over the statue, so it literally hasn't been used now for about 10 years.
Michael, you can never have enough scorpions, so just get a few more.
Mine were out and about this evening, which is rare to see them.
Yeah.
I don't have any scorpions.
Hold on, I just need to reload a minute, guys. Can you?
Yeah, you're a bit sticky. Yeah,
Hannah, that needs fixing.
What's that?
I don't have any scorpions.
Yeah, I mean, I've only got 4, but I do like them. I did have 6, but 2 died, unfortunately.
I keep looking at them.
Everyone should at least have 1.
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking before with the inverts. I've got the mantis, the spiders, the jumping spiders, the tarantulas, the isopods, the beetles, but I don't have a scorpion. I don't want a centipede. I'm not getting one of them.
No,
I'd quite like millipedes.
I'll be honest, I've got no interest in centipedes. I've got no interest in isopods. I live in a cottage. I've got enough woodlice walking around the bloody house anyway.
That's what Lynn always says about my woodlice, my posh pods. She just calls them woodlice.
I mean, I was down there just checking on the spiders before. I was down there before.
Centipedes, I can understand because there's not much to choose from. They're either massive or they're almost massive. But scorpions, you have a lot more to choose from. You can have dwarf species, hot ones, not that hot ones. There's a lot more to choose from.
Yeah. I think if I'd had one, I'd have a little one.
Yeah, like one of the pygmy woods would be just fine for you then.
I can remember I took a photograph of mine once. It was sat on my knee. I'd literally come back off holiday and I was just checking on. This is when I was keeping before. And I had one of the giant Asian ones. I can't remember the bloody Latin name. The great big black ones from Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the frigging name.
Spinnifer or Emperor.
But it was literally sat on my knee. It was as docile could be. It was just sat on my knee. I was just sorting its enclosure out, and I took a photograph of it with my phone and just put it on my Facebook page. And I can't remember who it was, but it was obviously someone. This is back when I was keeping before, and somebody put, "What the hell is that?" And I put, "Well, what the fuck does it look like?" I mean, literally, a scorpion doesn't look like anything else, does it? I mean, you can't confuse it. You're not going to mix it up with a fucking rabbit, are you? You know what I mean?
Oh my god. Some people though, you do get people like that.
If
I've
people
got a centipede and it keeps chewing the air holes to get out.
Yeah, see, I hear they chew through the mesh and things. You have to like double mesh them. I don't trust centipedes.
Well, Custom Aquaria's got. Am I still sticky?
No.
No, you're all right now.
Why? Do you want to be?
Custom Aquaria's got like. Custom Aquaria's got these really cool tanks that are for centipedes. Like that, Jason.
Someone was saying that.
Yeah, they've got these really cool.
Saying that with the lid, it's got an extra lid.
Yes, Scott's done a video and he's got like this this tank from Custom Aquaria, and it's got a double lid, and it just seems so safe to have a centipede in.
Yeah.
But seeing the length of how big centipedes get, like,
You're
I
going
don't
all
know.
weird
Ooh.
again, really.
I mean, I had a scolopendra. Oh, have I gone sticky again?
Yeah, you do it every
Just-
time you're on a
you
live. You
hear
go all
me?
weird and clanky. You can now.
Hey, Jeremy.
Okay, so I had a scolopendra dahani, and it freaked me out. But then I went and missed it, which is, I like the way it ate. The way they
You like the way it
eat.
ate.
Yeah. Why is my internet so crap? What?
I don't know.
Come
Just
on.
Is that because you're in Cornwall?
either that, or is somebody else using the internet as well, which keeps slowing it down.
How do I share my internet with something else?
How do you share your internet? What?
Maybe I can do it this way. How do we like link up a new like internet thing?
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Not really, no.
Just agree with her, Jason. It's easier.
I'll just wait for it to freeze and then agree.
What are you hotspot things called?
Sorry?
Huh?
How do I hotspot myself?
Well,
No.
you just... That'll make you sticky.
Oh,
You shouldn't need us to tell you how to do that.
no, absolutely not.
How do we do it then?
You just go into the
Do I
settings
share
and
myself out?
I wouldn't do that, but
Shit! I'm freaking out. Oh Christ!
I like your background.
I don't
though.
know
That
how
looks
I
good.
do this.
I know how to do it, but I mean, I need to sort of look at my phone to. There's literally just a thing on there that says hotspot, and you click on it, and then you just connect the device that you want to connect to it onto that. It'll send like
Yeah.
a code number through. Once you've connected a device to it, that's it. You don't need to do it again. Or it'll just say, "Do you accept this one?" and something like that. It depends if you've already set it to allow other devices to connect to it, because I connect my iPad to my phone, because my iPad hasn't got like a SIM. It's just an iPad. Hi, Jeremy.
Jeremy said,
Hi, Jeremy.
so the problem with centipedes is too simple, so they hide all the time. Face and lots of different bits in the enclosure, they'll come out more often. Oh, this is what I wanted.
I think the biggest thing, people keep it a bit too, a bit of dirt and a bit of bark.
Yeah,
I prefer it to be a bit more aesthetically pleasing for me and the invert.
well, yeah. I mean, I like my enclosures to look interesting anyway. So if the animal does hide, it still looks interesting when you look at the enclosure.
That's like me. Mine are more like little planted up enclosures that happen to have an invert in.
It's like you see these ones where it's just people just put substrate and a bit of cork bark in there. I mean, to me, it just aesthetic, it just doesn't look good. You want it to look. I always just think of when I used to go to the zoo and you went in the reptile house and you used to see those fantastic enclosures, and I like to sort of have as best as I can replicate that kind of appearance. And it doesn't cost much. You can buy plenty of artificial plant and stuff like that, and just be a bit more creative with your setup. It doesn't take much
Yeah.
at all.
Well, a
I'm
lot
still
of mine.
fucking sticky, aren't I? This is getting on my
Yeah,
tip.
you're always sticky, Lingy.
You're not too bad at the moment.
I mean, I'm connected to my phone.
Well,
I've done it to
probably
my
your
phone
internet's
data
just
now.
your internet's probably just a bit slow. That's all. Or if somebody else is
Well,
like using it. It's like whenever I load a video to one of my YouTube channels, because everything, my TV and everything's Apple, they're all connected. Things slow down when I do that because it takes up so, because it's all in 4K. That generally slows. I couldn't live stream if I was doing that as well.
Well, everyone's in bed, asleep. It's only me. So it's only me using it.
Are they, Ling? Sure, they're not on the Xbox.
Unless someone else. No, they are asleep. They're in bed.
Well, it's probably just your internet.
So unless someone else on my street is on my
Ling, it's probably the
a load
oldest
of
one.
pish. How do I make it faster?
Well, your internet. It's not very often a woman asks a man how to be faster.
No.
Well, I just want to know how I can make it go faster to make it better, because I actually have like the highest broadbandy thing. So
well,
I don't understand.
Are you on your computer?
Why it's not going?
I don't know. Could be that your computer's shagged. I don't know.
Do you think it's my computer? Do you think I need to my Mac? Yes.
I don't know. It's either your internet's slow or your computer's shagged. It's one of the two, isn't it?
Maybe it's the computer. Maybe it's that crappy computer that I've got. This is.
Are you on the computer?
Yes, she is, Tron.
Yeah.
Are you using a hotline or Wi-Fi?
Well, I'm now using a hotline, but I was using Wi-Fi, but I can go back onto the Wi-Fi. But you said that I'm sticky.
Yeah, and the problem is Wi-Fi. Yeah. Because most of today's routers are not good enough. So if you have a cable connected to your router and directly in your computer, you will see a really big difference.
Why'd you look
that's
backwardly?
Downstairs. Because we got like the gaming speed internet thing. Do you reckon it's the computer? Should I?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter if your modem router thingy can't handle it, because it has to convert the signal from cable to Wi-Fi.
Well, then I need Jason to go and talk to them and tell them and give a good rant and tell them to make it better and not stop giving me rubbish.
I know. I was going to rant.
With them.
I had a statue come today, and I ballsed up when I ordered it. The website, they'd altered the website, and I just bought it. I didn't look at the price. I just bought it.
Hey, Amy.
And then I realised afterwards that they charged
Mark,
a lot of money to ship it, and it's supposed to come from the EU warehouse. Then I noticed it was coming from America, and then somebody says, "Oh yeah, you're supposed to go on the website and alter it to the country that you're in." And I was like, "Well, you never used to have to do that. It just used to automatically. I'm logged in on my name and my account, and it's the UK." they said, oh yeah, since they've altered the website. I said, oh brilliant. So they've altered the website and made it shit for everyone. So fantastic. So not an update, a downgrade. Anyway, so it came from America. So I spent 120 quid to ship something that would have only cost me 8 quid to ship. So I got in touch with the company and said, oh no, we can't do anything about it now. And I thought, bollocks, you can, you're just not going to. And it came by UPS. And I refused to use UPS. So I thought, oh, I'm going to end up having a row with UPS now. But in all fairness, the UPS guy came today with it and I didn't have to pay an import fee on it. So I thought, oh, okay. So I avoided a big rant today.
Is there a video for that one,
Well,
Jason?
I want to
Yes,
be
it's out
part of your
tomorrow.
big
It's out
rant
tomorrow.
one day.
In fact, if you look very carefully behind me, you can see what I've got. Because I just realised it's in shot.
I literally want to be
Well, I'm not very good at looking at this tiny little screen.
Oh, hello, Ling Ling.
Yeah, she's doing some jumping around. Yes, yeah, the video's out tomorrow. That's on my Haunt of the Collector channel. So and is it tomorrow? Because I've got a drawing one out, and I think I've got an art one out. Oh, I don't know, because I've loaded an art one up today as well. I've loaded 2 up
Is that the eye? I haven't seen that one yet. Is that the eye?
Yeah, I think that goes on. Yeah, so there'll be one. Yeah, I think there's one on each channel tomorrow. I think there's one on the art channel. There's one on the statue channel. Yeah, I need to start thinking about spacing them out a little bit.
Yeah, they're only short, aren't they?
The drawing ones are, yeah, and for the time being, they're going to stay short. I mean, because I've got a clamp for the phone, so I just have that hovering over me while I work, because whilst I'm drawing, I just switch off anyway. And I either have a film playing in the background or I have my music on, and I can just put a voiceover on it anyway. So which is what I do, or I just put music on it. But I've had 1 or 2 requests of people asking for sort of more in-depth videos, discussing how I draw and showing more about, and that's fair enough, because I said that channel I would leave that to organically grow and see what it turns into. Hello. And if people want that, if the people who subscribe to that, they want that, then I'll do it. I mean, I've got people at the moment wanting me to do art prints, and I've got enough requests now for art prints that I'm going to do them. So for now, I'll continue doing what I'm doing. I'm going to do art prints. I mean, Regan, who comes on my live, I think she wants 3.
She wants your pinhead, doesn't she?
She wants Pinhead, she wants Frankenstein, and she wants the Xenomorph. So yeah, so that's, and I've got some of the statue guys want some as well. So yeah, so I'm going to do that. So a friend of mine he's an artist as well. He's already done some art prints. I bought them actually. Cheers, Mark. Thank you, mate.
This is
so I'd already spoken to him about where he got his art prints, because I've bought his art prints. In fact, Ling knows him, Julian, who goes on on my lives. He's done a fantastic one of Sherlock. He's done a fantastic drawing of Sherlock. And
was he on one of your lives before and he showed his prints?
Yeah, sorry?
Was he on one of your lives before and he showed his drawings?
Yeah, Julian. Yeah, the Indian.
Yeah,
he did the Morgoth and Sauron drawings. Yeah, Amy, I've got quite a few people asking for me to do drawings, which is, I mean, yes, I can, but at the moment it's not going to be for some time, because I've got a lot of practicing that I want to do, which is why at the moment, whilst I'm practicing and doing drawings and people want prints, it's easier for me to do it. Obviously, if people want me to do commission work, it's a lot of pressure on me, because I've got to get it right. There's also, I've got to start seriously thinking, if people want commissions, what I'm going to charge, because you see, it's not the drawing. If I drew something for you and I gave it to you, you can have it. It's my spare time, and my spare time is extremely valuable to me. And to do a drawing that's going to be worthwhile, you're looking at 10 hours. So it's 10 hours of my time. So it's not going to be cheap. A commission isn't going to, whereas an art print, it's going to be about 45 quid, and that's going to include the shipping and the packaging and everything. So
Yeah.
So yeah, I've had a lot of requests for commissions as well, and I've sort of said the same to everyone. It's going to be 6 months at least, because at the moment I'm not happy. I know I can do a lot better than what I am doing, so I need to. I've got a lot of practicing I need to do before I start doing that, and then I'll see. Because if I'm not happy with what I'm doing, then I'm not going to be happy doing a commission for someone and sending it out to them. So it's just putting unnecessary pressure on myself. So, but yeah, I appreciate that people, want me to do it. So, but like I say, for the time being, I need to get a lot more practicing. So it'll be in the future. So,
Mm.
because I know
That's
you wanted me to draw your dogs, don't you?
Of course I did. I said to you, I've only need a pencil drawing because I've got all the other mediums really.
You see, that's one thing I've not done yet. I've got to start practicing hair and fur, but obviously I'm trying to do realistic and hyper real, which
Yeah.
it's a lot of, it's a huge learning curve for me. So I'm focusing on small areas at a time, and I haven't done any hair or fur yet. If you notice, all the portraits I've done so far are devoid of it. So
Yes.
in fact, the next portrait I'm doing has got hair and fur actually. So there we go. So I'll see how we get on with that.
hair and fur. Now I'm trying to guess.
Hair and fur.
Oh, hair and you won't guess it. You won't guess it.
Is
Well,
it someone with hair and then wearing a furry thing?
you'll never guess. You'll never guess the character, but you might be able to guess the line that it's from, the genre. Because obviously, at the moment I'm drawing things that I love. So
Yeah. Well, I was assuming it'd be something like Lord of the Rings, and it's probably some sort of character that wears a furry thing around their shoulders.
it's not Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
It's not Lord of the Rings, but Lord of the Rings. You're not far off. It's the recent videos I've done. I've only had Lord of the Rings and something from another very closely related.
I'm thinking
genre.
more manga.
No, I don't do any manga. I've not. The only manga I've got upstairs book-wise is Berserk, but
You've got you used to have the statues from that dead thing that I can't remember what it's called.
Court the Dead. No, it's not that. I'll tell you, it's World of Warcraft. It's a World of Warcraft character.
Oh, yeah, that's the other one.
I would have never have guessed. Wait, is that what Henry Cavill likes?
Yeah, he's got his own guild. Nobody knows what it is, but he's a massive world. He's a massive raider, top guild raider. So someone who plays for one of the top guilds is Henry Cavill's their raid leader, but no one knows. He won't reveal who it is. He won't even reveal what server he's on.
And what does a raider do?
Raids.
Raids what?
Raids are basically like extreme dungeons. They're huge, they're big, and the boss fights in there are like the hardest fights in the game. And all the guilds are in competition who can get the first defeat of the final boss. So, but sometimes it takes weeks and weeks and weeks before someone does it, because the fights are that hard. Everyone in your raid team has got a specific job to do. They've got to know what they're doing, and it's all got to be done perfectly. I mean, I used to be in a heroic raiding guild, and we got a server first, but you were spending weeks practicing. But these guys are mythic raiders, and they're like, they're top tier. These guys are ultimate, and girls. They're absolute ultimate gamers. And Henry Cavill's one of them.
I've been playing Harry Potter Legacy, and I've been finding it hard beating the freaking troll things.
Well, I on my PlayStation, I've only played to 100% completion is the God of War and the Horizon games. But I started playing, was it Bloodborne? And I had to stop playing it because I think I'm on my third controller, because I rage quit terrible.
Do you know what? I've got Zelda game, and I got it on my.
I love Zelda.
Yeah, I do. And there's this centaur thing, right? I don't think I'm supposed to be there yet because I don't have enough energy or whatever I need. But I'm there and I'm stuck there and I can't paraglide anywhere else and I can't portal anywhere
Which
else.
Zelda game are you on?
Oh God, I don't know.
Oh, Breath of the Wild. Oh, you're fighting those.
This centaur thing on top of the mountain.
Yeah, the red one. Yeah, you've just got to learn. Once you've just got to learn its attacks, and once you've done that, because they go up, they get more and more difficult. I can't think what they're called now. Not
No, but
Hinoxes.
this
Not
merman.
Hinoxes. Yeah, if it's the first one you're fighting, it's a red one, which is actually the easiest one. They go up in colours. Eventually, they go to gold, and they drop better and better and better loot. But basically, once you've got to a certain point in the game, there won't be any more red. They all turn to the white ones, which are the hardest ones. But they drop immense amount of loot. They drop the best weapons, the best bows.
Okay. Well,
But it's literally all you've got to do. They all have the same attacks. But the thing is, if you get hit by them, they literally wipe your hearts out. You can only take about 3 hits off them and you're dead.
Yeah.
So you've got to learn to avoid the hits. It's simple as that. But as soon as you've learnt their attacks, that's it. They all fight the same.
Because I've broken my thumb things on my Switch, so I can't.
Well, that's yeah. I mean, but they are harder than any of the bosses.
They're so hard, and this merman keeps telling me to go back up there, and I'm telling the merman to fuck off because I want to go.
But you've got to go. You've got to go and fight it. If it's that red one, what you need to do is use the trees and the rocks around you if you're having problems fighting it, because it can't go up.
Fucking mechanic spiders in the trees. I can't go down into the trees. They come up, they get like rocks, and they fucking get up, and I'm like shit. And
you take them out first. You take them out first with your bow.
You can't. They're metal.
I can't. It's that long since I played the game.
It's
I
like
mean, the thing is,
robotic spider squid thing that lasers you.
Oh, those things, yeah.
Yeah.
You can if you shoot the bow in its eye, if you hit its eye, that destroys. If you've got bomb arrows.
Well, I don't have bomb arrows. I'm sat in my bed screaming, telling them to get the fuck away, and I broke my thumb things. So now I need to get new thumb things. Joysticks. Is that what they're called? In fact, I don't even know what the freaking planting dock thing is for it.
Link, you keep disappearing.
It's because she goes behind her thingamajig.
Yeah, Tron does that sometimes, and I think
Tron does it. He's funny.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
So Mark's dipping biscuits in the tea. What tea? What biscuits? Not my Oreo.
Your biscuit bun behind you.
Oh, you can't be... Anyone play Baldur's Gate 3? What is that?
No.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it, Strogs. How is everyone in chat, by the way? Is everyone doing well? Happy Thursday. It is a bit of an impulsive Thursday. I only thought about doing this live at 2 hours before 9 o'clock. I'm not very good at math. About 7? Is that 7? Yeah, literally. I just felt happy. I felt in a really good mood, and I thought I haven't done one in a couple months, so let's do one. It was
Dennis messaged me today actually asking when I'm doing the next one on mine. So I said it will probably be end of February or reality, because I'm back to work now tomorrow, so my weekends are shot. And I've also got to go away for a couple of weeks with work, so I need to get that out the way with, and then when I get back I can sort of concentrate. Also at the moment there's not really much going on at the start of the year, sort of statue wise at least, to sort of have to chat about. You know, I know us Tranch a lot, we just sit there and chat, but I would like to have a few sort of topics to sort of to bring on as well, you know. And I have actually got a couple of actual professional artists who have agreed to come on. Well, I met them both at the Comic-Con, and the one I've bought his original artwork. I've said to him I don't want art prints, I want the original artwork. So his washing machine broke down over Christmas, so he was trying to get some money together, so I bought a load of his artwork off him, and I'm getting it framed actually, so it's actually at the framing studio now. And the other guy, he does hyper-real work. He's fantastic. He's actually a friend of Lydia's. So they've both agreed to come on anyway, and so that'll be a good one. So I'll have to do 2 separate streams, because obviously normally there's 8 or 9 of us anyway. So So I'm looking forward to having them on. So
Ling
Thank
didn't give me a choice.
sorry.
Ling didn't give me a choice. I was told to come on.
Yeah. Well, it is a good logo. Thanks, Colin.
It is a really good logo.
Craig's been in hospital. I hope you're all right, Craig. Craig is very local to me, actually. He's literally about 7 miles away. But what the hell? Yeah, I did. I forced Hannah on because me and Hannah, we have the most random bloody chats. Like, I'll be talking about, I don't know, how shit the weather is, and she'll just completely have her own conversation to herself. Whilst I'm talking. But we clash them together and it's okay.
Well, if you keep sticking, then you kind of have to, don't you? Because you're froze for a while, aren't you?
Did I freeze again? Am I freezing again, even on this computer?
No.
No, you're not. You don't freeze on video chat though, do you? I just have to carry you around with me while I get on with my day.
Yeah. I literally imposed myself on Hannah's day. I'm waiting for her to fall over when she's walking a dog.
I do that quite a lot, to be fair.
I watched this woman on I hate TikTok, but it is a good place to post short videos, and that's and I was actually watching this woman on there today, and she does coloured pencil drawing, and she does animals. Hannah, she does mainly horses, but she does horses and dogs, and she was doing, I think it was like a red setter, but it was black. I don't know what type of, is it an Afghan? A bit like a red
golden setter. Golden setters are black.
Oh, one of them then. And it was absolutely fantastic. I mean, it was. I mean, she just got it that it just looked. It just. I mean, it was. She does hyper real on animals, not humans, and it was incredible. And I was there, sort of watching her. I'm like, how are you getting the furs that good? And yeah, she was incredible. And actually, she. Similar to me, she was told at school the same as I was. You're not good enough to go to art college. That's what I was told by my art teacher. So I scrapped it, which is why I didn't draw for over 30 years. And she did the same thing. She didn't draw for 29 years, and now she's got she does an online art school, and which she's built up over the last, I think it was 7 or 8 years, and she has £1 million turnover.
Bloody hell.
I know. That's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. I thought fair play to you, love, fair play. But she was drawing a guy sat on a horse, was another one of her videos, and she was doing the texture of his jeans, and it was just absolutely astounding, absolutely fantastic. I can't think of her name now. It was she had Snowden. She had Snowden in her title anyway.
Snowden.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's where she lives. She lives in that area. I'm guessing because she was an English woman, or British, but yeah, it was outstanding. The drawings that she'd done of dogs and horses were incredible. Two of the hardest animals to draw as well, incidentally. Two of the hardest animals to draw. Horses are a fucking nightmare to draw.
Why? Is it their back legs that's really hard?
No, they're just. I mean, people that could draw horses could draw them. I mean, it's just that. I know a lot of artists have always avoided drawing horses. I mean, it's like I know a couple of artists who used to draw fantasy artwork, and you never saw a horse in any of the stories because they just hate. I know they done interviews and things like where they said I hate drawing horses, so I don't draw them. They do like these full on fantasy. They draw for fantasy novels and fantasy comic books, and there's never a horse. There's never a horse there.
Oh, I wonder what's so hard about them.
Structure, shape, everything's
I imagine in my head, I can't draw. Okay, I'm just thinking about Art Attack. All right, so what he would be doing was he'd make like a kidney bean shape for the body, and then he would do like another baked bean shape for the head.
Yeah, but when you're learning to draw something, you draw it in the simplest possible pose. No art teacher would tell you to draw a horse that's rearing up or running away or jumping over a stile. Now, a cartoon artist, a professional artist, can't draw a perfect sideways on. It's got to be movement and complexity, otherwise they're out of a job.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think of it like that. I just think of a fucking kidney being with legs.
No, I mean that's your starter. That's square one. These guys are on square 3070.
That was taught you how to draw horses.
Sorry?
I used to have a book that taught you how to draw horses with the whole kidney bean thingy type of thing. You know, the lines and the circles, and then you fill in.
I mean, don't get it wrong. These guys can draw them. They can draw them, but they don't want it. They don't want to draw them because, you know, for whatever reason it's difficult or it's tricky. I mean, I don't like drawing them.
I've seen some really dodgy drawn horses as well.
Sorry?
I have seen some really badly drawn horses. My dad had a portrait done of his horse and it was terrible.
I know that's the thing. I mean, there's certain things I will not draw. I point blank refuse to draw. I won't draw vehicles of any shape or description because one, I've got no interest in drawing them. I won't draw buildings again. I'm just not interested in drawing them. It's not that I can't. I can, but I won't. I won't draw people's kids because I've got no interest. You know, if I'm not interested, I'm not going to make an effort. But everything else, I mean,
really creepy as well. When people draw someone's kid, they often look really creepy.
That's the thing. I don't, you know, for me to draw sort of realistic and get as much realism in there, I've got to really study the image. I've got to really, and that's wrong in it. You don't want to be, you know, you don't. Yeah, you know. I'll quite happily draw most things, but there's certain things I won't draw. Like one guy wanted me to draw his dog carrying a dead pheasant, and I was like, I won't draw dead animals.
See, I don't understand that. Mine are gun dogs, so people always assume I should have photos of them with dead animals in their mouths. Someone told me my dogs wasn't having a fulfilling enough life because I didn't let them carry around dead animals.
Drawing hands is real hard.
We see, for me, it isn't. You see, a lot of people say drawing faces is difficult, but I find drawing faces easy, and I just freehand them straight off. But that as a kid, that's what I used to draw. I just used to sit and look around me and just draw people's faces. I used to draw people in the room.
And stuff right, isn't it?
Well, no, again, it's all practice. It's practice, 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 practice. You draw something 1,000 times, you can draw it.
Well, I don't know. I can draw around my bloody hand and it will still come out cacked.
You see, that's the thing. I always used to draw. You know, I used to draw things from books that I'd read and things. You know, there wasn't the internet then. You didn't have the stuff that's available now. So if for me as a kid with imagination, if I wanted to see it, I had to draw it. And that's what I did. So I used to draw, you know, my action figures from the books I read and the fantasy novels and the Dungeons and Dragons type things. That's what I used to draw. So I'm pretty good at drawing portraits and getting likenesses straight off. And I love drawing things like lizards and reptiles and dragons and shit because that's what I used to draw as a kid.
Well done, Aaron. That's really good news. Sorry, Jason.
No, it's okay.
Amy says her hands would be difficult to draw. Why is that, Amy?
Why? They're in your pocket.
I wonder why her hands would be just... My hands are just small. I've just got really small hands. I put my hands against Anna's the other day, and her hands is 3 times the size of my hands. She's got massive hands. She has. She's like only like 3 inches bigger than me. I'm like, how have you...
You're a really small person. You'd look really weird if you had massive hands.
You look like that Kenny Everett character.
I was going to say Kenny Everett.
Yeah.
And then thought Ling might be too young.
Or Mickey Mouse. You look like Minnie Mouse with the big gloves on.
Yeah.
Trond, I'm not that small, am I?
You are quite small, Lingy.
Well, I mean, if I'm stood next to Tim, yeah.
I mean, Ling,
Well-
I'm not tall. I'm not tall, but
Tim's not that big.
you were here on me, and I'm only 5'6".
Everybody keeps telling me Tim is.
Your hands were still there.
Everybody keeps telling me Tim is this massive, huge, giant thing, and I've seen him a couple of times, and he's not that big.
You're Norwegian. You Scandinavia and all that lot. They breed giants. You guys, you fight trolls for your spare time, don't you?
Yeah.
How
Well-
tall are you, Tron? I bet you're 6.5 foot at least, aren't you?
No, I'm average for being a Norwegian.
Which is
5'11".
it's still tall.
$5'11".
Yeah, but that's average. Most of my friends are 6 foot something.
Yeah, see, I stand next to Chris and I come up to like stupid against it. And then Tim, I come up to like just above, like I come up to the bit, like if you get smacked in the stomach in that between your rib cage bit, that really hurts. And you're like, ugh. That's where I come up.
Esophagus.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, is that like just below his sternum?
There, yeah.
Yeah. I come up to there and I'm like, I just looked so small when I was at Brighton with them and I was working between them. I looked tiny.
Hey, Aaron.
So God knows how I'm going to be working with them again at Seas. So I'm just going to be this tiny little thing again. I'm surprised I could see over the freaking table, to be honest.
Well, it was barely.
They were like, "Oh, can you see over there?" And I'm like, "Where?" And they're like, "Just there." And I'm like, "Where?" and then I was like, "No chairs." I was like, "Okay, I can't even use a chair." Apparently it's gonna be absolutely manic there.
Yeah. I need another show soon.
What, coming over here?
Yeah.
When are you gonna come back over?
I don't know. Bristol for sure, but
Oh, that'd be good. I'm going to Bristol. Be nice to meet you.
I hope to get BTS as well
Oh, look.
this
This
year.
is why Amy's hands will be hard to draw.
Well, it wouldn't make it any more difficult, Amy. To be honest with you, it would just be just different shape. That's all. Say it's one of those things. If you can draw it, you can draw it. It's if you can't, you can't. Well, like I say, I mean, I try and draw anything, but there's just certain things I'm very good at drawing, and there's things that I don't want to draw, and there's things I'm very bad at drawing.
Yeah.
I can't even draw a heart properly. My hearts go funny.
I used to draw, but now I've got arthritis in my hands. I mean, I did do hyperrealism, but I just drew for fun. But now, with the arthritis, I can't do any sort of writing, and anything hurts my hands now.
Do you remember those like Superman S's?
The what?
The Superman S's.
Oh, yeah.
See, when I do a heart, I have to initially do like the bobble. No.
No.
I can't be turning off my background tonight. Thursday and I haven't cleaned up very much. But yeah, I do like the heart when it's like all bobbled out, like bubble writing, and then I have to do the points at the end after I've done that. But then I've got these stupid little bras on my hearts because I've obviously had to draw the bubbles first. I'm rubbish. I think there was one time I drew something really good, and that was when I was in primary school, and I drew Mowgli from the Jungle Book on a bookmark.
Oh yeah.
Because they made us do bookmarks. And Amy's only 4'9", so she's smaller than me.
Oh yeah, I met her at Coventry.
How tall are you, Ling?
5 foot.
Mm.
I'm literally 5 foot on the dot.
I
So
think
I'm
I'm
not
5'6". I'm not sure.
that much bigger than Amy. But
Yeah, you're about the same size as Sharon.
I'm a bit. I think I'm shorter than Sharon.
Ling's a little pocket rocket.
Not by much.
Sharon was wearing trainers at Coventry, and I was shorter than her. And I was wearing Converse.
Which are trainers.
Smaller sole on a Converse.
Soul, don't they?
I don't know. I can't remember. I wasn't really.
I mean,
remember you. I remember you were outside with Sharon, but I can't remember. I wasn't sort of aware that either one of you was
no,
particularly.
you
tall
was buzzing about your ants.
I know.
You went there without even thinking about ants, and you came out and you were like, "Look at what I got!" And I was so excited for you.
I know, and I've got about 12 now. And they've all had eggs now. All my queens have laid eggs.
Have they?
Yeah, all of them.
Did you sort out the
And
ones
did
that
I tell you
stay?
what the one? Did I tell you what the one Australian one did? Because I had two of the Australian. Because the Australian ones don't use pheromones; they use the sight, so that they have perfect vision. So there were two of the same species. They're nigrocintas there, and they're quite big. The queens. So I'd got the one had arrived, and she got no eggs, and she laid 3 eggs, and then 2 turned into grubs, and she fed them, and they turned into cocoons. Then the other one arrived. That was the one that UPS had pissed and buggered about with. So I got 2 of them, but the one that had got the cocoons died, and I thought, oh shit, I've got these 2 cocoons now, and no queen. Now the other one, in the meantime, had actually laid about 5 eggs. She's laid, and I thought they only go on vision. They don't go on pheromones. So I wonder if I put these 2 cocoons in her outworld, will she maybe think that they're theirs? So I just put the 2 cocoons in the outworld, didn't put them in the nest area, I put them in the outworld. And then the next day when I looked at it, she brought both the cocoons in and put them into her nesting area. And even now, I mean, every day I check it and she's there, she's turned, because they pick them up and turn them over. And she's looking after them. And the eggs have now turned into grubs. So she's now feeding them. She's got the grubs in the one chamber where she's feeding them the live food. And then she goes next door into the other chamber and she turns the cocoons. So she's adopted. She's adopted. I know, it's fab, isn't it? And
Yeah.
the venators, because I was watching a documentary on venator ants, and because the venators can have 2 queens, 2 or 3 queens in the same colony, but they only have colonies of about 100. But if they've got 1 queen and the 1 queen dies, one of the other workers will simultaneously turn into a queen, and even though she's not bred, she can lay eggs, and she'll lay eggs, and one will be a male, which will breed with her, so she can then carry on the colony.
Wait,
That's kind of weird.
That's mad, isn't it?
that is
That's
a bit
mad.
weird.
I was watching it on this thing. I can't remember. It was on YouTube. This guy was on about these venator ants, but they're insane. How they what they can do.
Are they the ones of yours that escaped?
In fact, Michael's just put there. Look, some ants reproduce without breeding males. Yeah, the only one I know, Michael, was I wasn't aware because I got this venator. I was literally just watching a load of videos on venator ants on YouTube, and then there was this guy who's got his own ants YouTube channel. I can't remember what it was called, but he got a lot of videos, a lot of subscribers, and he was on about these and he went on to explain that if the queen dies, that one of the workers will turn into a queen and can lay eggs, which is insane.
Yeah.
Mm.
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 It is.
Pretty cool. So I got asked something today at my son's school. So I initially went down there because one of the teachers actually screamed at my son, quite like she lost her rag with him, basically. And another parent messaged me and she was like, "Look, my daughter is really upset by what happened." And I said, Chopper, did you get screamed at school by a teaching assistant? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, are you okay? And he was like, I don't care. But that's not the point. The point is that there was other kids in there that was affected by this woman screaming at my son. So I decided to just leave a message to this brand new principal. And I went down there to have a word, and I've got that sorted. And then as I was leaving, Travis's actual teacher said, it's National Science Week in March for the whole of like the schools across the country. And they asked me if I would like to go down and show off some of the inverts and talk to them about spiders. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be kicking off Science Week, and I'm really freaking excited about that, because now I'm going to be like, these I knew I was in these. So I'm going to make loads of little worksheets, and because I've already done Cahoots on Chris's lives on the other channel I do with him, I'm going to just adapt some of those questions just so that they're a bit more child friendly. And I'm going to make them do a Kahoot with me at the end of the day to see how much they've listened to me and learn.
Oh, that's amazing.
But I don't know what spiders to take with it.
I don't think it matters as long as they can see them.
Well, I'm thinking of like showing them like the diversity of the spiders, you know, the trapdoors, because I've got my Oreo butts come out quite a lot. So if I've still got Oreos in March, I might take one down with them so they can look at that through the tub.
They are weird looking, the Oreos.
I mean, because it's only going to be a short amount of time, I would literally, whatever you take, I would just be putting it in like a small container with, you know, so they can see it easily. You've not got to be rooting around and disturbing it. You know,
the Oreos
like they have them at the shows, like, you know, how they have them set up at the show when you go to the
Oreos are already just in the little bra plastic, because they're tiny. Oreos are tiny. They're not actually that big. So that's where they live. So I'll just take one of those down. I won't even be taken out of its house. I'll just be like taking the lid off.
Yeah, it's just so they can see it. That's the only thing I'd be doing, because you don't want to be rooting around trying to dig them out and then get one bolt in when you.
No. So I've got an Aphonopelma Gabelli Grey there, and that's in a tarantula room square enclosure, so they can see that through that. So I can just take. The school is only at the bottom of the hill, so it's not even far. Like, it takes me less than 2 minutes to get to that school in my car, so I can just.
Mine Gabelli Grey's always out as well.
Yeah, so is mine. So I could take down one of those and just show off that, and you know, the little T Vegans, just nice, calm spiders. Don't need anything dramatic or.
Right, guys, Lingy, I'm going to have to go, mate, because I've got to get up in 8 hours. Well,
oh, thanks for joining, Jason.
No problem.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. So
it's nice to chat to you, Lingy Bling, and you, Hannah, and nice to chat with you as well, Trond, and everyone in chat as well, whoever's there. Anyway, take care, guys. I'll speak to you all soon.
Speak to you soon. Bye. Bye.
Going, Trond?
I think I have to. I'm up early and I'm an hour ahead.
So it's 11 o'clock already for you.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's the problem with you guys. You start your lives so late.
Yeah.
Wow, I did. Like I said, this wasn't even planned. It was just literally, I just decided.
Yeah, I'm talking in general, like Scott and Mark, and it's 8 o'clock your time, but for me it's already 9 when the live starts.
Yeah, fair enough. See, for my friend Troy, over there, it's like he's 5 hours behind, so he's only now, or he's 6 hours behind, so it's only now 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock now.
Yeah, it's just getting off work.
Yeah, so it's really difficult when you've got lots of different people from around the world that you speak to, and then you've got Steve. He's at Pew Pew, so he's going to be joining us in a bit. He's from CFTN, and he absolutely cracks me up.
Oh, yeah.
He's the guy with the tattoos all over his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice bloke.
Yeah, he is. He's really nice. He's quite quiet, but he's just not. He's just
I
really.
couldn't hear a word he said on a live the other recently.
No, you need to keep your ears open, but
Yeah, and he's got a really thick accent as well. I find,
Yeah.
hasn't he? So I have to
Yeah.
like sometimes I have to say to him like, "What did you say?"
I met those guys at Bristol the night before. They were staying at the same hotel as me and Sharon.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. So
They all came to Premier Inn, did they?
Yeah.
Ah, and then Jay's coming on now. He said he's going to be on in a bit. He's just eating.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Hey,
Yeah,
Jay.
you all stayed in the same hotel. I bet that was noisy. I bet, was you in a room near them?
Opposite
Same.
side of the hall.
Oh, was it noisy?
No.
Because for C's, I'm going to be staying with them at the hotel.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, the noisy part was because me and Sharon got home from the night out with Leah and Natalie and those guys. And Sharon had a bit too much.
Night, Erin.
Night,
Erin. She also had problems with her knee because this was before the operation. So when we arrived at the hotel, she couldn't walk. And when we pulled in to the car park, Tim and Aaron and a few of the other ones from Creatures from the North, they stood in the car park waiting for Rad. So they had to help. Aaron went into the Premier Inn and got a chair with some wheels on to push Sharon inside.
Did he? I tell you what, though, that steak at that place was really nice.
Yeah.
That was a nice steak, wasn't it? Did you have the steak, or did you just have the mixed grill like everyone else?
No, I had the steak, the ribeye thingy.
Yeah, that's what I had. It was so good.
Yeah, that was good.
The mixed grill looked too big for me. There was a lot on one plate, like, a lot of meat.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to go there next time, like this year.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Me and Jeremy said that we're going to stay in the same place again because Jeremy absolutely loved the breakfast.
No, what Jeremy liked was that he could walk in on you in the bathroom.
He did try. I was in the shower and there was like the door handle went down and he was like rattling it. But obviously I didn't know it was Jeremy. And then it was a knock and I didn't answer it because I was in the shower. And then he was like rattling it again. I was like, hello. And then it just disappeared. Like there was nothing said or anything like that. The person just disappeared. And when I came out of the shower, Jeremy was like slumping down the hallway, hungover to fuck, because he was so trashed the night before. I mean, he was wearing platforms, he was twerking.
Yeah.
He was, and then I had to. Oh, you missed it because you'd gone home before we took Jeremy back. So me and Kiwi, he had like this man bag on, and me and Kiwi literally just grabbed the strap of this man bag and just walked him like a child on reins all the way back because he was just going all over the place. And then when we got in, we had to go up this fire escape outside. So I was trying to lead him up these metal stairs up this fire escape to get through this fire door at the top. My God, I thought he was going to fall backwards on me at one point, and I thought, shit, if he does that, I'm literally like squashed. So I managed to get him up to the top, and when we got up there, they'd had this birthday party, and they'd stacked all the tables and chairs around the fire escape door. So I had to then like maneuver him around all of these tables and chairs whilst he was absolutely slam dunked drunk.
No.
And then as you go through this corridor, you then have to go through a tiny door, which like it's like the old, do you know like old houses where there's an old servants corridor where
Yeah.
no one else could go? You had to go through there and then up some little servants stairs, and then you were into the attic area, which is where all the rooms were. Jesus Christ, getting him up there. And then throughout the night, there was like mass banging coming from his room. It was like he was shunting chest of drawers and furniture. So I like got up and bust open the door. I was like, what are you doing? And he was completely passed out in his bed, and I don't understand. I don't understand what all the noise was because nothing had moved. But Jeremy was adamant that he had a ghost in his room. And he said that the ghost kept whistling and howling. I mean, it could have had a ghost because there was a lot of banging. And we were the only people there. Like me and Kiwi was in our room and he was in his room. There was no one else there because we were in the attic as well. So there was no one above us and no one below us.
Yeah.
That must have been a ghost then.
Bit freaky though. I mean, I slept right. I got up and then I woke him up at like 6:30 in the morning, telling him to get up because I thought he was trading, but he wasn't. He was like, "Why are you waking me up? I'm hungover." I was like, "You got to be at the show. Go." He's like, "No, I don't." But he went down and had breakfast, and I didn't have the breakfast because I just can't eat that early in the morning. Too much.
Neither can I usually don't eat breakfast because it's too early. But the breakfast at the Bristol Inn, that was something else.
At the Premier Inn?
Yeah, it was really good.
Oh. I wonder what it's going to be like. I wonder if they do breakfast at this hotel at Seas. They probably do. It looks really nice.
So
I think it's called the Ashford International. Oh, it's got a spa. I want to go to the spa. Is anyone else going to Seas in the chat? And is anyone staying the night before?
Seas is this now in January, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in literally
2 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, I won't make that one.
And then next month is Taunton.
Yeah, I won't make that one either. Earliest I think I will is in May, the BTS.
Well, Seas is going to take me, well, it's 6.5 hours drive with no breaks, no stops.
About the same as you had for Bristol, wasn't it?
Bristol was about 4.5 hours.
Oh, okay.
Coventry was 9 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Coming back from Brighton, so I went up to Brighton and it took me like 5 hours to get there because I got lost. I ended up in Portsmouth. I don't know how I got there. But yeah, I took the wrong turn. I took one wrong turn and I took myself 20 miles backwards. So then I had to find my way back upwards 20 miles up because I come off the motorway and I was going through all these villages and all of this countryside. And I was like, what the fuck? So, yeah, what the fuck? So I was like ringing Chris. And I was like, I think I'm lost. I'm nowhere near Brighton. I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, managed to get there. Got to the show. Worked. Did the whole show, got in the car, and then drove straight home again. Right? It was a long fucking day. And I got lost coming home, so it took me like 9 hours to get home. I was like, what the fuck? And my mum rang me, and I can't drive and talk about random shit at the same time. I just can't. No. I have to concentrate. And it was pissing down with rain. It was foggy as fuck. I couldn't see anything more than 2 meters in front of my car. and I ended up going down a lane that I shouldn't have done, and I went through all the fucking roadworks where all the roadworky people are supposed to be, where we're not supposed to be. And I was just driving through all these cones, and I didn't realize that I couldn't even get out of it for miles. And then I eventually come out, and I was like, "Fuck my life! This is I didn't want to drive that again."
No. Well, I'm gonna have to jump off
No worries, Trond. Thanks for
and
joining.
have some sleep.
Yeah, thanks for joining, Trond.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's fun being back.
Yeah, it had been a while. We hadn't seen you in ages.
I know.
Now you're back, though.
I'm back. So
we'll see more of you again.
Yeah, just mental health and family drama is not a good combination. So
no, it's not.
But it's all good now.
Good. Well, hopefully we'll see you soon.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope BTS. I hope.
That's May.
If not, it's Bristol. Yeah, BTS and it's in May.
Yeah. So you might be down in May, or you might be down in July.
I will be down in July, August.
That's a definite.
Yeah, that Bristol, I'm coming no matter what.
Okay, that's good.
But
then.
In May, I don't know. I hope so, but yeah.
Well, I'll see you at Bristol for definite then.
You will, if you're coming up.
Yeah, I will be. I'll be coming up.
Yay, I have my guide.
Yeah, your guide again. Although Sharon will be your guide this time.
I hope so.
Yeah. I'll just be tottering around if I'm not with on the table.
Well, there's room for two, so if you want, you can be my guide as well.
Okay. Come and have a big squeeze.
So yeah. Well, good night, everyone.
Night, John.
Night, night.
Night.
Now he's leaving the nutters, the lings and the lings.
No.
So Hannah's last name is Ling, and I'm Ling, so we're Ling and Ling. This makes
Ling, Ling, Ling.
Now we've got Ling, Ling, Ling. Ling and the fucking rowdy crew. Anyone can feel free to come up and join us if you want to. No bother. Again, this is such a random freaking live. I've got nothing planned. I've got nothing to show. I've got nothing to do. I just did it because why not? And I was just happy. Now I really.
Are you going to do a rehouse or feed a spider?
No.
Sturmies.
I mean,
what happened to the Sturmies?
The Sturmies. So Irene's in behind me, and
she's still alive.
What?
Is Bert still alive?
Bert's still alive. Yeah, he's making a wanky blanky.
Is he? Oh, bless him.
I was sticking back in with her, but that was a successful pairing. And then, I had a dream that my Selachosmia cressy, it was my whistling spider, bloody bit me. And I had to get up in the middle of the night last night to check that it was still in its enclosure.
What? Did you find out what was squeaking last night?
No, that was really weird.
That was weird.
That was weird. I was sat there and I was just like relaxing, and there was something squeaking like a
scratching the glass. Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, when you lick your finger and you rub your finger on the glass.
Yeah. Something with squeaky feet.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Hi.
Yeah, we had a squeaky spider last night. It was really weird, and I still can't find where it was from.
A squeaky spider?
Yeah.
Yeah, a squeaky spider. She was showing me her shells, and there was a squeak. It was like something was rubbing its squeaky little feet on the glass.
Yeah, maybe I can show you.
It was weird.
I've never had a spider squeak before.
It was weird.
It was.
Hold on, I'm going to try and find it.
What? Didn't you video call it, or did you video it? Can't see it, Ling. You keep disappearing into your background.
Fuck my life. Fuck.
Such a sort of magic trick.
This is too much. Just
No,
look-
just random body parts floating.
Can you hear it?
No.
Ah. Bloody hell. No. Well, there was something, and I was recording all of my like enclosures up on my shelving downstairs. I was looking for a rogue cockroach. Couldn't find a rogue cockroach anywhere. I was looking for anything and everything that could be like squeaking against some sort of glass or something. I couldn't find fuck all. Chris reckoned it was some sort of baboon spider. Like he thought it was a baboon species of some sort making the noise, but there was no baboons on the shelf that was squeaking.
It was a bit weird. I found a roach on the shelf this morning. Just a random roach. So is that one that I've lost previously, or has another one escaped?
Hannah keeps losing flies and roaches in her bedroom.
In my bedroom. I swear there's a colony of red runners under my bedroom unit thing.
Oh, I was going to say, if it's red runners, it's probably escapees. I used to get them escape all the fucking time.
Oh, I hate them. They're so fast.
Yeah.
She
But
had
my
them
spider-
on the walls.
Huh?
You had one on your wall, didn't you?
Yeah, next to my bed. Yeah, but I did lose that one, and then it appeared next to my head on the wall. So I found that one. Finn's going to start demanding something in a minute, I can tell.
Well, Jay had a random cockroach that was brought home from the freaking zoo.
Yeah,
What?
that was some American type of cockroach that are really bloody invasive.
Lovely. Was it brought home on purpose, or was it like in a shoe or something?
No, so Aaron, I probably told you, Aaron's my partner. He's a zookeeper at London Zoo.
Yeah.
And they've got tons of escaped wild living cockroaches.
Right.
And it's not unusual for them to get into people's lockers, and then they sort of like get into people's shoes, bags, whatever else. So this thing, I mean, bear in mind, I live in like Teddington, between Kingston and Richmond. This thing's like travelled home with Aaron from North London via the tube and a train, and then ended up on my wall.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Hey, JJ.
Hey, JJ.
Hello.
Hi.
Amy had a darkling beetle walking up her wall. What's a darkling beetle?
That's what you get from Morios, and a darkling beetle is the type of beetle that you get from mealworms and Morios, that kind of family.
Oh, I don't like them.
No, I don't.
I found one of them wondering about one of my spider enclosures last week.
Yeah, there's one in one of my jumping spiders enclosures.
Gave it.
You have to be careful with them though, because they're quite an aggressive species of beetle. So if you've got a weak or molting tarantula, they'll definitely have a go at it.
Yeah.
They're considered a hazard to human. Number of health hazards to humans, and are considered a disease vector to poultry.
Mm.
And the prolonged
to kill my
exposure to
baby.
these beetles by humans can result in asthma, dermatitis, allergic angioedema, and rhinitis.
What, the beetles?
The darkling beetles, yeah, it's of this.
On the upside, in small numbers, if you've got a bearded dragons will eat them, and they're safe for bearded dragons, just not on a regular basis.
Simba, stop.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
Hey. Yeah, I'm not keen. I'm not keen on them at all. And they're really hard. Like they're so solid when you're trying to pick them up with the tongs.
Yeah.
It's like picking up a pebble.
Well, the one in my spider's enclosure. It appeared, and then by the time I'd got the door open to try and get it, it was gone again, and I haven't seen it since. A bit like dubias. My spiders apparently just keep them as pets, so I've given up with them. Ah, what's that?
Marble manta.
I thought it was a marble. I want a marble. Finn, stop. I want a marble one. My little Indian flower mantis matured today.
I just got him just before Christmas. I actually got one of them on a giveaway.
Oh, I love them.
First mantis I've ever owned.
Oh, I've got a spiny flower and an Indian flower.
Aye.
The Indian one matured today. Had its molt, and now it's got wings.
Well,
I've had no luck with flower mantis. I've had no luck with any species of flower mantis.
I'm hopefully getting.
I had no idea what to do with them.
ghost
Just throw them in a pot. They've been fine. I've just got to let this do something with this dog. I don't know what he wants. What do you need, Finn? What do you need?
The flower mantis are quite fragile, I think. They're so small. They're so pretty, but they're so small.
My spiny flower mantis is a savage. It's literally the most aggressive thing I've ever met in my life.
No, he's a wee tart. She's a wee tart. She tried to put him back in his enclosure. He'll no go. Come out, no bother. But putting him back in's a killer.
The Indian one's lovely. It's just kind of a pretty little mantis. The spiny one wants to rip my face off.
I'm getting.
No, I tried two Yunnan flower mantis. They both died. And most recently, we had devil's flower mantis, and I've had 3 of those, and they've all bloody died.
I look at them. I really want a devil's flower mantis, but I'm not sure if they also freak me out a little bit. They're quite big, aren't they?
I wonder why.
They do get big. They're notoriously difficult to keep as well.
Well, they have to be in a completely mesh enclosure, don't they? Those ones.
In a what, sorry?
They have to be in a completely mesh enclosure, don't they? Those ones, because they can't stick to the walls or something.
No, they can be in any kind of enclosure. They need a decent amount of ventilation, but they also need quite a lot of humidity.
Oh,
which I think is that's the tricky side of it, because it's difficult to give them that humidity when you're trying to do the ventilation as well.
Oh, I see. I read that they had to be in a mesh enclosure because like people kept them in the butterfly net things because they can't climb the walls. Right, Finn, you're just being.
Well, I think it depends what you do with your enclosure, because a lot of my mantis enclosures, I put netting around the sides, the back, and the top, so they can get wherever they want. And there's normally twigs and stuff in the middle.
Oh, see, I just have got mesh tops, and then they have they've got plastic flowers actually because their plants died, so now they've just got plastic ones, and they're quite happy. They've been fine in there. They go on the bottom. They're up and down the plants, so they use the whole enclosure.
Yeah.
Hello, Marita.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi.
Hey.
Is it like still dinner time over there?
Yes. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, so time to start cooking supper pretty soon.
It's so early over there. Like we're
What time is it over there?
over here. It's 10:30 at night.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I'm thinking I really need an Indian takeaway.
Bedtime.
Yeah, I keep snacking on almonds. So you're getting a new duck, aren't you?
I did get them. We got 2 new turkeys and my 3 new geese. We went and got them yesterday.
Yeah, you got a fancy duck.
They're really beautiful. Yeah, I actually have about 10 different breeds of ducks. We have the little tiny ducks and big giant ducks. And I have the black emerald ducks that lay black eggs.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Really neat. It's interesting. So many amazing animals in the world.
There is. How is you have this turtle? That's one of my favorites. It was all soft and squidgy like jelly. How is that doing?
How is the what?
the jellified turtle that you've got.
The jellified turtle. Let's see. I wonder which one that is.
The soft
Let's
one.
see. I have a Mata Mata.
Hang on.
Let's see. I have a jellified turtle.
Turtle.
Oh, maybe the Fly River turtle? They have flippers?
The phylum Chordata.
I've got quite a few turtles and tortoises, so I'm not sure which one. Probably the Mata Mata. They have kind of a weird squishy head.
I don't know. The shell and the neck and everything is all connected.
Yeah, that was probably the Mata Mata. I can show him to you guys.
Oh, is he okay? Is he like doing really well?
Yeah. Oh, the
Easy.
peacocks are calling. Oh gosh. Puppies and kitties.
Beast.
Okay. I'll go get the Mata Mata so you guys can see him.
Yeah, he was my favorite.
He's outdoors in a pond half of the year, but it's pretty cold here some days now. See if I can do this without dropping the phone in the water.
Wait, look how big he is.
Yeah, he's pretty big. This is
look how mad. That's massive. It's mad.
Yeah. So they have like a weird snorkel nose. Do you see him blow bubbles? Yeah, they're pretty strange. Those are from South America. The Orinoco Basin is where that species is from.
So you have some animals that like we just can't get over here. So
yeah,
even when we go to zoos and things, you still won't see them. So some of the animals that you have that I saw months ago, like fair few months ago on Mark's live, I'd never even heard.
Oh yeah, we have some neat rare stuff. Here's one that's pretty cool. Gila monster.
Ah.
I love them.
Let's see.
The cracking
That's stunning.
Yeah, they're really neat. They feel really cool. And then there's one that almost nobody is. Gila monsters are pretty famous. You know, you see them on TV and on movies and stuff when people are like in Mexico and they're in the desert. But there's actually another species that's kind of like a large cousin, and they're called beaded lizards. And there's 3 species of those, and we have 2 of them. So they're pretty feisty, though.
Monster, do they have a venomous bite on them?
Yes. Beadeds and Gilas both are venomous. See if I can get this guy with one hand without getting.
How significant is the venom to humans?
Gonna get me? Oh, gotcha.
What?
All right. So here, let's see if I can get him in the frame. So this is a beaded lizard.
How significant is venom to humans?
Their venom is not medically significant to humans. So basically, if they bite you, it's gonna hurt and it'll bleed a lot, but it's not going to endanger your life.
So they're not like anticoagulant for the blood or anything like that?
Yes, they do have an anticoagulant venom. It'll bleed a lot, but their venom is designed to kill rodents and lizards and stuff. So it's not potent enough to really do much, except it'll throb, it'll burn, and they really gnaw into you like a pit bull. So it's going to hurt pretty bad, but you're not going to be in any real danger. I've actually seen people being bitten by Gilas and beadeds, and it was just very bloody. It bled for a long time, and it was fine.
That's insane. So you've got all your ducks and your pygmies and your peacocks all outside, and then inside you've got a whole room dedicated to all these weird and exotic animals.
We actually had up to 500 reptiles at one point. we've scaled our reptile collection way back. We're down, I would guess we're under 200 easy right now.
Under 200.
Yeah. So we had over 100 reticulated pythons, and we've sold a lot of those. Like we had racks and racks just for babies. So this is a fun fact. One summer, I reproduced 3 different species of cobra all in 1 week. So,
Oh my God.
Wow.
yeah, that was very exciting because when you have cobras pipping, the eggs are all glued together in the nest. And then so you're like poking around, and then you're like, oh, there's another little face coming out. And, you know, I mean, they'll just get you. So you have to
Get you.
yeah, you have to be real careful when you're poking around in a literal cobra's nest. So that was fun.
That it just sounds like I mean it's just I would love it. I would absolutely love it.
Yes, I think you all should have a field trip and come play at my house.
Yes.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
I'd be a ball with the reptiles you've got. I'd love it.
You
Really?
all are welcome. Yeah, so
A sky bus over.
yeah, so we have some pretty rare stuff, like that fly river turtle. That's the only species of freshwater turtle with fins. So they look like a loggerhead or something, but they can just be in a freshwater aquarium. I have a fairly large alligator snapping turtle, which, you know, they're the ones that their heads will grow, you know, bigger. His head's bigger than my fist right now. And, you know, they can be boogers, like they can just snap your finger off if you get in the wrong, if you get in their way. And then we have, I don't know, probably 150 birds. And then I do the miniature livestock. I have the miniature horses and the pygmy goats and, you know, hedgehogs. And
I just don't know how you find the time, because you are sending me really, really nice recipes as well, and you're doing all your home baking, because you don't even buy. You're not even lazy like us. You don't just go out and get a takeaway. You friggin'
well,
scrap.
I do. I really have a passion for homesteading. I grow as much of my food as possible. And so it's really neat because, like, we milk our goats, and, like, I have fresh chicken eggs, and, you know, I do some gardening. And so a lot of times, like, okay, like when you saw me bake that pumpkin pie, that was like eggs from my chickens, pumpkin from my garden, and then I bake the pumpkin and puree it. It's all like my crust is from scratch, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, but where is this time after doing all of the, you know, I feed my inverts and I sit down and I'm like, I need a cup of tea.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. So we actually do have one full-time employee, which is really good because my husband still works away from home, and I just retired from teaching in 2022. So I was still working outside of the home, still like 80 hours a week as a teacher until, well, I guess not last year now, year and a half ago. I finished that school year and retired in May. And then I published my first book that summer. And then, you know, I've been publishing. But it is a whole lot of work. And like when our one guy goes on vacation, I'm literally outside doing farm work like 14 hours a day. And then I'm like coming in and, you know, doing the laundry, like washing the wallaby bags and mopping the floors and chasing the dogs. And, you know, a lot of times we have, you know, predators come onto our property at night, and we've got to go out there with guns and, you know, set the traps and let the dogs out. And so it really is kind of like 24 hours a day working on living on a working farm, and having so many different animals, especially having like the exotic livestock. And especially when you have one animal, you know, that costs maybe $7,000. It's not just like having one chicken killed, which that is also sad. But you know, if you have a het albino wallaby taken by a mountain lion, that's like, oh man, they're worth $8,000. So
I'd shit myself if a mountain lion came into my garden.
yeah, it's
See, if a fucking mountain lion came into my garden, I would shit myself.
well, luckily I have an English Mastiff that's the size of a mountain lion, so they pretty much eat the surrounding animals. You gonna come out?
Yeah, I think the worst thing I get in my garden is a fox.
Yeah, we have red foxes here. We have coyotes. We have bobcats and mountain lions, all that are around the area. And then badgers and pack rats and raccoons. Raccoons are bad. In fact,
my God, I love raccoons though, because they're just when they get like caught out, they just freeze.
I know, they're so cute. So this was kind of sad, but so our dogs were ringing the alarm. This was like, I don't know, last spring, early summer last year. And so we let the dogs out. And so first we let the little dogs out. And then if we have to, we let the Mastiff out. And they were like, definitely something's out here, something's out here. So we let the Mastiff out. He went straight over the fence and went down the road. The little dogs had a raccoon up the tree, so I throw on my muck boots and go out there. There were 7 raccoons, and so there were like 3 or 4 fat adults, and then like a whole chain of little babies that were like hanging off the chicken coop in a little line. And you know, it's kind of like you don't want the dogs to kill them, but I mean, they had come and they were killing my birds. And so I have some exotic chickens that are like each chick is $100. And so it's kind of like, you know, you go out there and 4 of them are killed. You're like, man, you know, that's like, as a teacher, that would have taken me, you know, days to earn $400. Definitely, you know, like the farmer's market is tomorrow, and I've already advertised that I have these birds, and now they just got all killed. So yeah, it's a 24-hour a day job, and I honestly will say, like yoga and belly dance, like really, like just keeps me in a good headspace and keeps me healthy and energetic. And every day when the sun starts to come up, my eyes pop open and we do it again. And it's a lot of fun. I really like it. I think it's a very, I don't know, exciting lifestyle. I enjoy it. I really love it. We bought this little farm in 2020, and I mean, it has grown so much in the time we've been here. We've built big barns, and that's the other thing. We build all of our own structures. Obviously not the house and stuff. The house is old, but not England old. It's like 100 years old. I have a dream of going to Europe and Scotland and seeing some of the ancient architecture. Wow. I'm a crazy romantic, so yeah, I think you guys have it pretty good over there in some ways.
Oh, that's JJ's. That's JJ's area.
Wow. Pretty awesome.
A lot of nice scenery up in Scotland.
Oh, wow. Dream. Oh, well, do you guys want to see my ballerina geese that I just brought home? They look like they're wearing tutus. They have frilled feathers. Oh, come here, baby Thistle. Come here.
Hey, Hannah,
Can I make an appearance for these people?
Days, Hannah.
Here's my friendliest kid.
Oh, let's have a look.
Aww. He is 6 weeks old.
He's cute.
We've got 3 bucklings that are 6 weeks old and 3 of them that are 2 weeks old. Here's some of the little guys. Come here, babies. Come here, babies. Here's one of the brand news.
Oh, I want that one.
Oh, he's really cute.
Oh, his legs.
He's really cute. I like their little hooves.
Yeah. They are cute.
What?
I need a farm.
Get in here, Luna.
can have my
Get in here, baby.
Holding.
Did you mean to leave this gate open?
Can't hear you.
Okay. Come on, Dandy. Come on, Luna.
I'm watching him.
Okay. Do you want this gate closed?
I need that open.
Okay. All right. So the Sebastopol are they're a breed that originated around the Black Sea. And I don't know how long they've been in the US, but they're quite fancy. Oh, I don't know if you can see the peacocks.
I mean, how long does it take you to put everyone away in their pens every evening?
How long did it take me to what?
Put everyone away in their pens every evening.
So for the most part, we train the birds to go into their coops at night, and then we just come and close them. So the waterfowl, you have to kind of herd to get to bed, but I just like sing them a little song and they go in there. And then we just lock all the doors. All right. So we have 2 big turkeys.
No.
And most of my birds I can touch and pick up and hold, but these guys just got here yesterday, so they're going to be afraid of me. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Oh.
Say hi. And then here are my pretty new babies.
Yeah, these look like ballerinas. Look.
Yeah, they do.
So fancy.
And they have blue eyes. Come here. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, the
They're
drama.
fluffy feathers.
It's bloody
It's okay,
massive.
baby.
That
Yeah,
is a big.
they're pretty big. They're not as big as my oh, it's okay. They're not as big as my Emden geese, which are the largest geese. And they also are just like a snow white goose with blue eyes. But yeah, I'm super happy to have them. Some geese take 3 years to grow up before they start laying eggs, and those ones only take 11 or 12 months. So they should be having goslings like any day. Their laying season starts in about February. And so, I mean, I should be reproducing those like anytime. So that's exciting because those little goslings sell for 150 to 200 a baby. So that's, that's exciting to think that they're going to be having eggs for a whole season. And then I incubate. I have 5 different bird incubators that go at the height of the season, that we build our own incubators out of coolers. And then we sell birds. People come here from pretty far away to buy my livestock and snakes and stuff. So that's pretty exciting. And then this is the group of youngest birds I have going right now that have just started hatching like end of December, January.
You just have like different animals everywhere.
Yeah. So I'll show you.
You're just grabbing them with one bloody hand. You're not even.
Show them how cute you are. Coming
That
to the
is
light
so
here.
How tiny that is.
Yeah, so this one is a little itty bitty bantam chick.
No.
So this one just hatched about 4 days ago.
Oh, I love that.
Really cute.
That is super cute.
So yeah, we're busy with reproduction and kind of behind on the book I'm working on right now, but it all comes out in the wash.
is this an autobiography or is this going to be a fantasy book or?
Yes, this one is going to be a fantasy. The last one I put out was poetry, and now I'm back to fantasy, which is probably my favorite genre to read.
Yeah, because I'm going to be reading Aurus.
Oh, Oris. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait for you to read that one. It is amazing. I mean,
Yeah,
super amazing.
I read that.
So, yes. If any of you guys want to order signed books, order them from me, because then I can order them and have them shipped to me and sign them, and then I'll ship them to you guys.
That's so
But-
nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of a bookworm, so
I am.
it's a dream come true to be a professional author. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, and you're doing really well at the moment, and you just got Author of the Year as well, didn't you?
Yes, I just won the Literary Titan Award, so that was very exciting because that was my debut novel won that award, and you know, it's your first big publication. You feel good about it, but it's also scary, and so that was really nice. That was really exciting for that book to win an award.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. That is quite an achievement.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It is an achievement, though, you know, especially if you're doing it out of just like passion, and then it comes of something. You know, it's a really nice.
Feels good.
Yeah, because then you know that you're doing something really right.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. Then you're waking up, you're doing yoga, you're doing belly dancing, you're cooking meals from scratch, you're doing all your farm animals, then you're doing your exotic animals, then you're doing your inverts. Jesus Christ. I wake up, I go to work, I pick up my children, I cook dinner, and I'm done.
That's a lot of work. Well, you know, my kids are grown. You're still raising babies. So that's a whole different era of life. I mean, even when I was still just teaching a few years ago, I would come home drop dead tired sometimes. And I would still cook a meal for my family, but not the way I do now. I mean, now I'll make the sauces from scratch. You know, I start from the very beginning and spend hours, you know, sauteing and braising, and I, you know, bake a lot more obviously than I used to, and I wasn't growing our own food back then and stuff like that. So I think I feel like it's a privilege to work from home and to have land to be able to work and have resources to be able to do it, because I mean, there's people, if you live in a tiny little concrete apartment and you don't have a garden, and you know, you can start a little herb garden in your kitchen or something, but I feel very privileged to have the freedom of space and solitude the way I have. So I feel blessed, very blessed.
Yeah. I mean, I used to have chickens, but I just got battery hens because like they were getting slaughtered. So once they come to a certain age, they just get slaughtered. So when I went and got them, I got 12 of them, and they had no feathers. So I had jumpers knit for them. And we had them all in my garden is huge, like massive. It takes me hours. So they were loving life out there. But now we've got the sulcata tortoise. He's going to be taking up the whole garden. So but those birds passed away because they were quite old by the time we got them. But I do
We have
like
a few. We have a few sulcatas as well. So can yours stay outdoors year round?
Oh, he's only 3. He's only just turned 3. He's in a vivarium downstairs at the moment, so he needs to be kept warm at the moment. But I will be building him his very own house, a proper house, on the back of my outhouse, which is in the garden. And then I've got a great big Arcadia Zoo Rep light and heater for him. So, but he's not going out there until he's bigger. So it's take ages because he's still a dink. Literally sits in my hand. He's so small at the moment.
Oh, I love baby sulcatas. We've got we have a few of them. This is my big guy. I don't know if you can see him. He's just napping right now.
Oh, is he just in the house?
Yeah, he is right now because we're expecting a really bad winter storm blowing in we actually had some really terrible winds, and we had to secure a bunch of chicken coops and stuff the last few days. And now we're getting ready for a really bad winter storm. So he's in the house right now because it's too cold. He has a big, deep burrow that he lives in a lot of the year, even if it's cold. But it's going to be like, it's going to be 12 degrees Fahrenheit, which is well below freezing Celsius.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
we
just
get-
going to be really bad.
So what's 12? So I'm going to convert that a minute because we always go by Celsius. So 12 degrees Fahrenheit. Celsius. That's minus 11.
Yeah. So crazy, much colder than we ever thought that we would be experiencing moving to West Texas. I mean, it really didn't even snow here. And then we moved here in 2020, and then Texas had that huge blizzard shut down. I mean, that was deep snow, no electricity, and we were like, whoa, what's going on? But, you know, climate change and all that, so.
Yeah. I mean, the coldest it's been here is -2.
Oh. Yeah, that's cold. That's
Supposed to hit
cold.
probably
Isn't
between
yeah.
-9 and -15 next week.
Minus what?
Between -9 and -15 next week.
Oof.
You, Scotland? No.
I don't know if it's Scotland, but the UK is supposed to get severe cold weather next week. Like,
Oh my God. I don't
so
think
it's there.
Oh my God.
Anton said that you were
Minus bad enough.
Anton said what?
that they had -10 in Scotland last year.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not a cold weather animal, so.
Anton's your super fan.
I love him. I sent him a little care package once.
Yeah, he did. He tells us all the time.
Maybe I should send him a love letter the next time.
Yeah. Oh, you'd love that, wouldn't you, Anton? Oh my God, you would absolutely love that. He would never let it go. He would make sure that everyone knew about it.
He's funny.
He is. He's hilarious.
Mm.
I said to him to come on tonight, but he's like really struck with the flu and he's lost
Oh.
his voice. So he's really ill.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah. Otherwise, he probably would have. He probably would have talked your ear off.
Oh.
Look, we've got people now. Yeah, it is supposed to be in the minus. Britain is supposed to be in the minus. It's going to be frigging horrible. I can't stand it. I need warmth.
My face is already chapped. It's going to be a nightmare next week.
Oh no.
You need to find your cream, your proper cream, not body lotion on your face.
Yes.
Well,
So
the wind.
I have discovered I just like slather my skin in coconut oil. I don't even use lotion anymore. I'm getting older, ladies. And my kids laugh at me because they say I take a shower and then I grease up. I just like literally head to toe coconut oil, and it is so awesome. So that might work for you guys.
Ah,
Give you spots though or anything? Does it not make
No, because so the molecules in coconut oil are actually so small that they won't clog your pores. And I know that sounds like total malarkey, but it's actually true. It's non-comedemic, or basically it will not clog your pores. And it's actually antibacterial. So it won't cause breakouts.
So are you using the edible coconut oil on yourself?
Yeah, I do buy the food grade. And so I'll buy two, and I'll keep one in the pantry for cooking and one in the bathroom. And I use it on my scalp, cuticles, skin, lips, eyes, everything. I use it to take off my makeup. I use it for chapstick. I use it for lotion. I use it to moisturize my hair. I use it for everything. And I don't know if you've ever heard of oil pulling, but you can do it where you actually like put it in your mouth before or after you brush your teeth and kind of like gargle with it. It's supposed to have really good health benefits.
I'm sorry, do what? Put it in your mouth and gargle it.
Yeah,
you push it through your teeth.
Yeah, it's just called oil pulling. You just keep it in your mouth and kind of swish it around for a minute, and it's antimicrobial, and so it's good for bad breath. It's antibacterial. It can even cure gingivitis. Yeah, it has a lot of. It actually pulls the bacteria off your tongue and stuff. So if you look up oil pulling, you'll be shocked at the health benefits it can have, and it's just coconut oil.
Wow.
But then don't swallow it and don't spit it down your sink because it can clog up your pipes, obviously, because then once it gets cold, it solidifies. So then just spit it in the wastebasket, and then a lot of people rinse their mouth and some people don't. They just, it doesn't taste bad, I don't think. And so yeah, coconut oil for the win. I use it for everything.
That's mad. I'm looking at it now. What happens with me is that if I use certain creams, like I use turmeric cream on my face, and oh my God, it turned my face scaly. It was horrible. What is it?
Well, coconut oil might be the solution for you because I don't know anybody sensitive or allergic to coconut oil.
Well, I was sensitive to this turmeric. Clear and Soothe moisturizer, dermatological tested for spot prone skin, and it actually feels so nice in your hand. It feels really lovely in your hand. It's like a balm. But then when I put it on my face, it just turned me into like a freaking lizard. It's horrible.
Oh no.
And it smells funky too.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm moving more and more away from using like commercial products because they all have stuff in them that we don't need on our skin and in our bodies, perfumes and dyes and, all kinds of things. And so, I just buy organic cold pressed coconut oil, and that's all it is. It's coconut oil. It's no perfumes. It's no dyes. It's no chemicals. It's just pure and natural. And so, I mean, my kids kind of laugh at me, because, I don't, and that's the thing. I don't buy tons and tons. Like, I don't have an under eye cream and a lotion, and I don't have 20 products. I just have coconut oil, and it's amazing. And I think I look all right. So if that's not my commercial for coconut oil, I don't know what is.
I've been using a CBD. Hey Steve, I've been using a CBD balm on my face, and it's amazing.
Oh yeah, CBD has a lot of wonderful health benefits.
Yeah, so I use CBD on my face every night before I go to sleep and every morning, but I use the night cream, so it's really thick, like an emollient. But as soon as I stop using it, my face dries out. So, yeah.
Kind of like become reliant on it.
Yeah. So I need to. I'm going to try this coconut oil, because if that is like works for me, it doesn't break me out, then I will use that moving forward. Especially if I can eat it.
It's a lot.
That literally makes you an edible person on screen right now, Maria. You know that. There's a lot of people on here that wouldn't mind.
A lot of people that what?
Wouldn't mind eating you if you just tasted coconut.
Yeah. Well, and it's really funny because my dogs run and lick me. They're like, oh, they just think it's so delicious. Even the cat will come, like if I sit down, and I'm like putting it on my feet and stuff, and they'll start licking me. So yes, I literally have an entourage trying to lick my coconut oil off. So you'll be highly attractive, just so you know, guys. Okay. Highly attractive.
Oh, Steve, this is that pheromone stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, I'm gonna rub coconut oil all over Steve and test out this theory.
Yeah, you could. You can do all kinds of stuff with coconut oil. It's safe. It can go anywhere.
Yeah, well,
I
I'm
am.
happy with that anyway.
Yeah.
Look, Strogs is now watching the shopping channel for coconut oil.
I'm telling you, it's an all-purpose magical solution.
Michael's just ordered a 20-gallon bottle.
Good for you.
There you go. Anything else you would like to advertise, Marita?
I should have sent you guys my Amazon links.
Yeah, you could have.
Well, I'm dying for you to receive Oris, and I can't wait to hear what you think about it.
Oh, yeah, I will. I'll get halfway through and I'll give you an update on where I'm to.
Awesome.
And then you can not tell me anything and not
Yes, I won't spoil it. But even when you get it, I just want you to just look at the cover. So I hired a snake breeder author here in the US who now she mostly does cover artwork, and she just opened a cosmetics line, but her name is Taylor Dawn is her pen name. And the artwork that she did for Oris was like, wow, so amazing, so gorgeous. And so I just love even looking at the cover of that book. So as soon as you get it, I want you to let me know.
Yeah, I'm just yeah, it's quite, because it is quite an intricate drawing, isn't it? It's literally moons, everything. It is nice.
So it's about mermaids. If anybody cares about mermaids, definitely buy that book.
But it's not just about mermaids. She's underselling this because it's not just about mermaids, because the synopsis doesn't say that. The synopsis there's an hourglass shaped planet distended between two magnificent suns. So it's actually super fantasy. It's almost like an Avatar mermaid hourglass planet sort of thing. So
yes,
yeah, reading the synopsis on the back is actually
awesome.
So you're underselling that. It's not like Siren. It's different. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading it, because I am a full-on bookworm. I am.
Well, I cannot wait to hear. I hope you love it. Some people said it was too sad. Some people, I mean, pretty much everyone that read it were floored by that it was different from any story they've ever read. And out of like my daughter, she said, out of all my publications, she said that was her favorite, because just the imagery, and I don't know, she said it was just so otherworldly, which, you know, if you're writing a fantasy set in such a different place, you hope to capture that. And people said that I did. So yeah, that one's a really fun read. I love that one a lot. A good one.
What's it called?
That one's called Urus, like hour, but then US, HOURS. And I will show you guys the book, because I do have copies here. I don't have copies of all my books right now because they take so long to get here, but I do have several of those. So it's called Urus, the Metamorphosis of the Aeonians into Verisovans. So here is, so hard because I'm doing this from my phone so we can go outside, and there's no like back camera. So
Oh, 2 seconds. There you go. Yeah.
Ah,
That's what's in my basket.
awesome.
I will be getting it. I haven't got it yet, but I will be. It's already in my basket waiting.
Awesome. Yep, so that one's available on Amazon. And then if any of you guys are spooky story fans, you guys should read my book that I published last October called Forteans Unveiled. And so the artwork on that one's pretty cool too. I'll show you guys that one. Hope I'm not like hogging all the time. So that one's So this one is True Spooky Tales.
True. So based off true stories.
They are. So this is gonna blow your mind. In fact, you probably won't believe it, and that's okay. There's over 100 stories in this book, and every single one is totally true, no embellishment, and they are all from my family. And going back to Mexico like 100 years ago, and so it is. So there are ghost stories. There's different like hauntings and paranormal type stuff. And then my husband's family, they lived in Montana and they literally saw Bigfoot. And so there's a Bigfoot story. And we lived in New Mexico, and my mother-in-law, actually, I don't think that the Chupacabra made it in the final cut. There was a Chupacabra story, but I don't think that made it in the final edition. We lived in Roswell, New Mexico. There are some alien stories that have never been published anywhere else. Crazy stuff from the UFO crash and all that stuff.
But that's not on Amazon.
That one is on Amazon. Yeah, it's called Forteans Unveiled. I can send you guys links so you guys can actually find them.
It might not be on our Amazon. Sometimes.
I think that one is available internationally. Let me see.
Forteans Unlinked.
Forteans Unveiled. Let's see.
Unveiled.
I'm gonna send you the link on Facebook. And then you can click it. Amazon changed a bunch of stuff. All of my books were available internationally, and now I'm not sure if they all are. So hopefully it is. And if not, you guys can get it from me and I'll ship it to you. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh wow, Oris is like super on sale right now. Okay.
How you doing, Steve? How was Pew Pews?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, didn't get shot at all, not even once.
Not even once?
Nope. So I'm happy.
I'm going to have to bring one of my Pew Pews up and have a little CQB in the hotel with you.
Yeah, no worries, I'll bring mine then.
So that's Aris, yeah. I've got
Okay.
So that one I can get. But the other
Okay,
one,
good. Okay, I just sent you the link to Forteans. And hopefully you'll be able to get it. Will it tell you right away if it's not available?
I'm just checking now.
I think I just managed to put the link in the chat.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Oh, take a look.
Yes, you did. Is that in
See?
Amazon?
I'm clever, right?
You are clever. Is that
Why
English?
can't I click on it though?
You should be able to. It's got the link on the end.
Yeah,
I know.
You see EU Amazon in it, so it's the European Amazon, that one.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I can't. Mine's coming up in dollars.
I've got it up in pounds through that link.
Have you? Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Let me see.
I found it through my Amazon app.
Oh, yay.
All right, let's have a look.
See, I couldn't find it through my one. Look at us all now. We're all now trying to find it.
Yes. Everybody, I just sent you some more links.
Anton said he can't read, so just send him pictures.
You
Is it
poor
not on
boy. I'm
Audible?
going to have to send you another care package.
Is it not on Audible?
Okay, my debut novel, the one that won the award, The Infinidon, that one is going through production for an audiobook right now. And the orator is from Leeds, and they are freaking amazing. And oh my gosh, yeah, super amazing. We have about 8 chapters done, like the raw readings, and oh my gosh, so good. So good.
That sounds amazing.
Yes. I'll send you a
Well, I
little
can
sneak
audio book
peek.
when I drive.
Yes, oh my gosh, I consume audiobooks like nonstop. Literally probably 50 novels a year.
Yeah, I probably do more than that.
That's awesome.
I can't send it because I'm busy all the time. Too busy to
Yes.
read, but then I can listen to the book while I'm driving, grooming dogs, walking dogs. I can listen to books.
Yes, I listen to audiobooks nonstop. I would more if I weren't sitting here writing my own books. Otherwise, because like when I was teaching, I would have like earbuds in, like pretty much listening to a book unless it was like class time. But it's hard to
Amazing.
write a book while you're reading a book. So
Yeah.
I turned it off during my office hours.
Right, I've got it. Jay, your link worked.
Yay!
I got
I
it.
know it works.
That
I got it
worked.
by typing it in. Now Jay gave it to me. I could look at the spelling.
Amy's just ordered one.
This is coming Saturday.
Michael shared the link on his timeline. And Amy's is coming on Saturday.
Awesome. Yay! Oh my gosh.
Now you're gonna have to come back another time when I do a random live again to see what everyone thought of your book.
We're gonna have to start a book club.
Yeah, we will. I need to make my pumpkin, strawberry, and rhubarb pie first. I need to make that.
You were breaking up. I couldn't tell what you said.
I need to make my pumpkin, strawberry, and rhubarb pie first.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That is my absolute favorite. So that's a crazy story. So the rhubarb my mother-in-law grew in her garden, and then she lives in Montana. She visited us. She brought me frozen rhubarb, and that's the rhubarb that I make. So I mean, like everything literally, like I make the crust, the eggs come from our birds, all the stuff from our garden. Yeah, that's just like the best pie. Guys have ever had it, if that's a thing over there. It's kind of like an old country food here. Like I had never had strawberry rhubarb pie when I was a kid, but it's kind of like sour and sweet. It's so good. And then crispy, flaky crust. Ooh, it's delicious.
Oh my god, crispy crust.
I should make a pie tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what time is it now? It's 11:30 at night. We're not going to be making pies over here.
No.
I mean, someone might. What are you cooking tonight, Steve?
Steak.
Steak. I could eat a steak. But yes.
Ribeye legs is from our tea.
Your eggs is where from?
So ribeye and eggs, that's what I'm having for my tea.
Oh, ribeye and eggs.
I'll have that about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Sounds good.
2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
I couldn't eat at that time.
No.
I'd get heartburn. Well, I would.
The last time I had my breakfast at 8 o'clock this morning, and that's it. I ain't eating anything else.
I've been snacking on raw almonds.
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 Almonds are the best.
See?
Almonds.
No, Marita said it's the same as me.
She said almonds, not almonds.
Almonds.
Almonds are the best.
Almonds.
Yeah.
Bloody aubergine all over a bloody again. It is. I'm just going to say things the way I'm saying it.
You say things phonetically, like how they're spelled.
Well, yeah, because you say autumn, and you say aubergine, it's spelt the same.
Not the same though. Jane, this argument's been going on for a long time now, hasn't it?
Yeah, and for once, because we've got an American guest, I think we should just call it an eggplant because it settles both of them. You know, no one can argue.
Yeah, but what's the other thing called?
Zucchini.
What other thing?
Oh, zucchini. Yeah,
Yeah, you got a bit
Yeah.
confused today, didn't you?
courgette.
Courgette.
Ah,
And coriander. What did Americans call coriander?
Cilantro, I think.
That's it. Something like that.
yeah. Well, Steve, this one down beneath you, Marisa, is 100% carnivore. He literally doesn't eat anything else apart from just meat and eggs. Wait, what is part of the carnivore diet? Just eggs and meat?
And cheese.
That's dairy, though. See,
Yeah,
my dog.
it comes from an animal.
Yeah.
So if anything,
Carnivores eat dairy when they're infants.
True.
See, I would totally miss asparagus. That's my favorite vegetable.
Yes,
Asparagus.
I love vegetables.
Yeah. I would miss the crunch all the time. I wouldn't be able to deal with
Mhm.
defeat.
That's why you have belly pork and you do crackling on it, so you get the crunchy belly pork.
No, it's not the same.
Totally.
It's not the same crunch.
Totally.
I would really need like a really leafy salad.
You don't. Nobody needs that in their life.
Anton had a private message at 2:00 in the morning asking how to say aubergine, and he can't even spell it. You reckon?
That's funny.
I think that was me.
It was you.
It was me. I messaged everyone I knew at 2:00 in the morning, asking how they pronounced aubergine. Aubergine. No, I'm saying aubergine.
Yeah, because it sounds better. Aubergine.
No, because it lost all meaning in the end.
Well, I mean, I just say things how I see it. There's no or. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to like getting some books. Amy's probably getting which book did you get, Amy? Horus, or did you get the paranormal one?
The paranormal one, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
Forteans?
That's it. I've put it in my basket.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I've got them in my basket, but I might even just speak to you, Marisa, and just say to you that I'll get it from you.
Yeah, that'd be great. I love that.
Yeah.
I've put it in my basket so I don't lose it, but I can't spend any money till after seas.
Yeah, but I'm nosy because I like to see what Marie is making for dinner, so I can steal her recipe.
Well, then you just have to follow me on my socials.
Yeah. I do actually. You're on them.
Yes, I know you do. Yes. You're so
Yeah.
sweet because you comment on stuff.
Yeah, I'm always on my profile, scrolling and having a quick look. Amy did. Yes, she got the paranormal one. See, I really like the paranormal one, the sound of it, but then I like being like immersed in something that's like literally insane. So an hourglass planet to me is probably sounds quite normal to me in my bloody head. So I'd probably be all right in there.
Yeah.
In my imagination. I'm sure we're going.
I think they're all pretty great.
At the end of the month,
into insane, just review your voice notes that you sent to me.
oh, you wait, Steve, until the end of the month. So at the end of the month, we've got an invert show, the first invert show of the year, Marita, in Kent, near London. And I'm going to be working alongside Steve, who is Rugrat on the screen. And we're all sharing the same room. So I'm in the same room as three men. And I just know, yeah. So I'm hoping that they don't. Well, I just hope that they're all on best behavior and leave me alone while I read my book or something.
Yes, you're gonna have to message me if they're creeps and complain to me.
You Rugrat.
You can just tell me if I'm 100% creep, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I think it'll be really fun. It's going to be a really good weekend, I think.
Sounds
Long
like a blast.
It's going to be a long pissing journey, but it's going to be really nice. Really.
So
really
how
fun.
many of you guys have like channels, or what socials are you guys all on?
So I mainly post rubbish on TikTok, but I do.
Okay, like me.
Yes, I have done like 1 or 2 videos on YouTube, but I just find the whole editing absolute ball ache. That's me personally, because I just like to get it up there. Jay, you've got your YouTube channel. You just hit 1,000 subs, haven't you?
Yeah, just hit 1,000 on YouTube.
Yeah, amazing.
I'm getting close to 6,000
That's
on
awesome.
TikTok.
Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm on all 4.
And you're on Instagram, John?
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube.
Oh, okay. So you're on everything.
Near enough, that.
I do have Instagram, but I always forget that I have it
Awesome.
and never post anything.
Yeah, I do as well. I forget I got Instagram.
I post mostly on Instagram.
Because I kept getting complaints about putting spiders on my Instagram and Facebook. I've kept them for the dogs and used TikTok for the spiders.
Oh gosh.
Right. Well, I'm talking about Instagram. My last account got deleted by Instagram because apparently inappropriate content, and all I had on it was spiders and the snake.
Uh-huh.
That was all I had on it. And
Maybe those spiders look too damn sexy for that platform.
Yeah, or maybe you were too sexy. Maybe that was the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram handle?
Mine.
Yeah.
John _spiders_bugs 23.
Okay, I'm gonna look for you. Ah, John McIntosh. Oh God.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you.
You'll find me on Facebook as well under John McIntosh. My profile picture is a spider. TikTok, JJ Tarantula 7.
Awesome. Well, I am now following you. My alarm is going off. What'd you say?
I'll follow you back after the live.
Thank
I'm on the
you.
phone now. You're welcome.
Well, you have a ton of followers for so few posts. That's awesome. My Instagram account doesn't have much activity. No, actually, none of my accounts have a whole lot of activity. Our YouTube channel's even way down because I haven't been very faithful the last year.
Amy, anyone can put your link in my. I don't mind. Like anyone can put their links into the chat. I don't mind at all. You don't even.
Oh, awesome! I'll drop mine so you guys can try to find me again.
Literally, you don't even have to ask. Just do it, Amy. I don't
Somebody
mind.
dropped my link because I didn't get how to do it.
I don't even know how to do that.
Hannah's literally only worked out how to do StreamYard today.
Yeah. Took me the whole chat to work out how to get the whole live to work out how to get in the chat.
Yeah, we had a dummy run with Hannah and 2 hours before.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I couldn't work it.
No.
So, let's see. I don't. I'm afraid I'm gonna hang up on you guys like I did on Mark's. If I try and put it in here. Oh, maybe in the comments?
Yeah, just in the comments.
Let's see.
If you can't, then I can find it.
Jay could put my links in. Look, he's really good at it.
Yeah, Jay, you're the pro at linking now.
Yeah, he's really good at links. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers, Jay.
Bear with me.
I'm not sure I know what they are.
He's doing great. Jay is the tech man.
Yeah.
Ah, he's my managing moderator. That's why. Oh, I think we've just lost Marita.
I know, but she said that might happen.
Okay, so all that's going in. That's fine. That's cool. Right, so tonight, randomly, we've learned that coconut oil is amazing. So we're going to be slathering. I'm going to be slathering up at C's. Do you want
I
some?
used to give my dogs coconut oil, that cold pressed, whatever, virgin coconut oil. And then it was like really high in fat, so I stopped.
Yeah, but it's good fats. There's a difference between bad fats and good fats.
Yeah, but it's one of the things, it was like really recommended, and it was like the magical cure for everything. And then it was, don't use that, use turmeric. It's the magical cure for everything.
Turmeric is really good if you're eating it and ingesting it, but I think if you put it on your skin, well, for me personally, because it's such a strong spice,
I didn't do it either.
Just know, Steve, you're going to
you know, if you give the dogs turmeric, they can go yellow and smell like cat wee.
Pardon?
My friend, if you give dogs, they recommend it for arthritis for the dogs. But if you give them too much turmeric, they can they get like a yellow tinge and they smell like wee. So I didn't give it to my dogs. My friend's dog started to smell like wee, and apparently it was the turmeric.
Just know, Steve, that you're going to wake up on the Sunday morning slathered in coconut oil because I've just bought 3 pots.
Yes.
So long as you don't make me eat.
Slathered. It's such a good word, slathered.
You're gonna be sleeping, and I'm just gonna be like putting it all in your beard. It's gonna be everywhere.
Yes. It can, like I said, it can go everywhere.
Yeah.
While you're sleeping, I'm just
You're
going to
gonna
cover you
wake
in
up
that.
and wonder why you're so slippy.
I'll bring some beef dripping and cover you in that.
Beef dripping.
Yeah.
That'll be thick, wouldn't it? God, we're going to be working the show smelling of beef dripping and coconut.
Not wrong with that.
It's going to be the most delicious smelling stand there is.
Amazing.
It's a lot better than some of the smells that's goes on.
Smell better than most of the people there.
Yep, definitely.
It's going to be a hectic show. It's going to be really busy.
So, because I can only go for a couple of hours, what's the best time of day to go?
Early.
Early.
It's very, very busy, but earlier the better.
There's 3 rooms
Last
as
year
well.
last year there was some ridiculous spiders there.
There's
really.
Anton, we're not talking about my beef. We're talking about Steve's beef, not mine. Steve. And Marita's gone again. I think she's
doing everyone's links, isn't she? And keeps cutting off.
Following everyone. There's something moving in my room, and I don't know what. I think it's the scorpion. That thing keeps me awake. All it does is roam around all the bloody time.
Or maybe I won't get one then.
Yeah, but mine's
I don't want one, but I'm starting to want one.
Mine's mature male.
So easily led.
For a
I'm
female.
so easily led. If people say you should have one of these, I'm like, yeah, I really should.
Okay, well, C's, I'll give it to you. You can have it.
No, I don't want your big fat one. I was looking like a little tiny dwarfy one. I don't want a big fat meaty one.
Back to your beef again, Lee.
My local reptile shop had
So what's that?
emperor scorpions in, but they're only tiny.
Dripping
They're only
beef.
about that. But it says he's going to have the Asian forest in at the end of the month, so I'm going to get one of them at the end of the month, Asian forest.
Asian fly. Yeah. Who did Michael?
I'm saving up for my Mexican black king snake.
Did I say someone was going
One
to
of
be?
them soon.
I was not PMing you, Anton. You was PMing me. I know Marie is going to go and have a dinner now. That's fine, though, because I mean the time.
Anton, stop calling me Poppy.
Hey, Hannah, where's your picture gone? You had a picture of something on there. It's gone now.
What? It's here. It's on mine. It's here. It's a photo of Sandra.
It's not. It's white. It's blank.
Who's Sandra?
Sandra's my spider.
Oh. The only Sandra I know is a black drag queen from Clapham.
My Sandra is an Amazonia spaghetti.
Okay.
She goes with Maureen and Linda, the Aphodopelmas.
Yeah. Sandra comes out now and then.
Yeah, not very often. I got really excited, didn't I, Ling, when we was on a video chat? Because I was like, Sandra's out! She was like, who's Sandra?
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is Sandra?
It's Sandra!
I've got an Audrey and you've got a
Angry Eileen.
Eileen. No, I've got Audrey and you've got someone else that sounds like Audrey.
Oh, Aubrey.
Aubrey.
But Aubrey was a unisex name. I googled unisex names, and Aubrey, that's my little tiny brachypelma sling that will probably be still tiny when I'm dead.
I think I'm going to call my new T-Rasty Adelaide.
I need a name for my OBT.
Constance. Because it's going to be constantly fucking charging at you when it starts getting out.
Well, I was trying to think of an orange name.
My female OBT is called Scylla after Scylla Black.
The area.
Yeah, see, that's a good one.
So, what did you say, John?
That would fit my theme, Jack.
Anton was wondering where I'm from. Whereabouts in Scotland I'm from. Round about Falkirk area. Just outside Falkirk.
Night, Amy.
Night, Amy.
Night, Amy.
Morning on such short notice. Wow. I'm fucking starving. I'm so bloody hungry. Someone come and cook me some food. I want some Hasselback potatoes.
I'm starving. All I've had today is a pot noodle. And it was cold. I'm talking to you, Lynn.
Nobody's going to be doing Hasselback potatoes at midnight.
Why the fuck not? He's making freaking steak.
But Steve seems to keep very strange hours. Like,
didn't you make Hasselback potatoes yesterday?
Yeah.
Because you called them Hasselhoff potatoes.
Hasselhoff.
I got a bit confused. But yesterday I didn't have any sour cream, and now today I have. So
Hasselback potatoes are good, though, to be fair.
Oh, they're so good. So I got my chopsticks and I sliced them down and I made them all frilly. And then I lathered them up in butter and salt and garlic. And then I baked them. And then I took them out and I put more butter in it and more garlic in it. And I baked them even more till they were crispy. And then I brought them out and I didn't have no fucking sour cream. So I had to use
should make me hungry.
I know. And I had them with lamb chops and it was so good. But I just was gutted that I had to use mayonnaise and not sour cream.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit it right. It doesn't hit the spot right when it's mayo.
Put a squeeze of lemon in the mayo, make it a little bit sharper.
No, don't bloody lemon.
What?
No,
That's a bit dramatic.
no. Bloody lemons.
Bloody lemons.
Anything sharp like that, I can't cope with it. My body's like, no, you will have a UTI.
Cranberry.
No,
I'm
can't
supposed to
deal with
drink cranberry juice for UTIs. Or
No.
is that just cystitis?
Cranberry juice is for cystitis.
Yeah.
urine infection.
Mm.
Yeah. That's why I don't drink any fizzy pop and shit, because it's got all this citrus shit in it. So
Fizzy pop? Did you say fizzy pop?
yeah, so I just drink council pop because it's much better for you. Can't
I
beat a
don't
bit.
drink fizzy juice at all.
And it's cheaper and it tastes nicer.
So, but I'm going to make a coffee. I'll be back in a minute.
A coffee?
This time of night?
Aye.
God damn.
I'm up to about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning anyway.
I have to get up at 6.
Yeah, sod that for a laugh. Aaron's normally up at about 5:30, but I don't wake up until like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
First dog's dropped off to me at 6:30, so I have to get up before he comes and feed mine and get dressed. So I get up at 6.
Yeah, not for me. I run pubs and restaurants for too long. I can do really late nights, but I can't do early mornings.
I get up early in the morning and I go to bed stupid o'clock at night.
So do I now, Ling.
Yeah. I make her watch the sunrise, bitch. It's like, you will have this romantic moment with me.
I thought I didn't sleep and then I met Ling, and now I don't sleep.
Yeah. I really don't sleep.
She's like, amuse me.
Yeah. Like Chris says that he has insomnia and he's up and down all through the night. And I'm like, well, I haven't even gone down. I'm still
Yes,
here.
yeah, I usually am up and down, so I'm like fall asleep but then wake up an hour later and all that. Whereas now I just don't get any sleep.
Because since I entered your life. Talking about absolute shit.
Rubbish. We talk rubbish till 2 in the morning.
We do talk rubbish. Today, I want to come up to there and I want to go Magic Mike with you.
Yeah, we can do that.
Hannah, you keen?
No.
Why not? Why are we not going to Magic Mike?
Magic Mike?
Yeah.
Only men gyrating.
No, I want to be up there. I want to be like, Bob. But I want to do the pony song. I want to do the
You want to
dance.
be the one that gets flipped around on the chair and thrown about a bit by the early men.
I want to pick someone to flip.
God damn.
I wonder if they'll let me do that. I wonder if they'll let me join them on the stage so I can pick someone to be on my chair.
Probably.
That would be fun.
Don't they like a bit of interaction?
I don't know, but there's no fucking hope in hell I'll be picking up any bird on a chair. I'll break my back first. I'll probably pull a muscle. But It's the fact that I'll be trying, and I'd probably ruin her night. So I want to pick someone that looks like they need their night ruined.
Yeah,
Steve,
because I think they're picturing more the oily men, aren't they, rather than little Lingy?
hey, nothing wrong about me. Someone would be loving, buzzing to have me pick them up if I could.
If you could. Without
Steve,
dropping them on their heads.
Steve, are you going to come Magic Mike with us in London?
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah,
Yeah. So we
it's
got
one of my
Steve.
favourite films.
Yeah, exactly. We could do it. We could totally do it. I want to see Jay's hips moving with the times, with the music. Hey, can we get one of those you know those money machines that like you can? There's a money gun. Do you reckon I could get some of that with a load of fake money?
Ah,
A money gun.
Yeah, we
You
could
can
make
get
like they have on RuPaul.
we could make spider money, and we could just be like gunning them with the spider money. They won't know. They won't know if it's real or not until after they finish dancing. But we'll be gone by then. And if we spread out a little bit, they won't be able to know that it's from our group.
Anton, you still in the chat?
Probably. His throat's hurting because he's been sucking too much.
What?
I'm just getting Anton back.
Bless him.
I
No,
sent him
just to say to him if he's interested, if he's feeling better on the 27th of this month, the Reptile Shop in Falkirk's having an expo in Falkirk on the 27th, 12 until 5, if he's interested in coming through and going to it.
Spud, are you listening? He might have gone because Marita's gone. He abandons me like that. Hang on. Where is he? Oh, you could tag him. So he must be still in there then.
I can't tag him. It's not tagging for some reason.
Oh, I sent I sent him a voice note earlier to see if he was around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got Hannah laughing in the background of the voice note. No, he's not. I think he's gone.
Oh, there he is. He's there.
There he is.
The Reptile Shop in Falkirk, Anton's having an expo. It's not going to be a very big one on the 27th of January if you're interested in going. It's Racks for Reptiles. If you've got Facebook, look them up on Facebook.
I'm going to be shutting the stream down in... How many minutes is it until it's 3 hours, Jay? Where's my calculator?
13.
Yeah.
Just wait until it says 250.
I was trying to work out where I was looking to find the time, but then it's there.
13 minutes. Yeah, I'll be shutting the stream. I needed my calculator. I couldn't cope. My brain was just like, no.
Yeah, if you just waited for a couple of minutes, you could have just said, I'm just going to down in 10 minutes.
Didn't think
It's on the High Street in Falkirk. Anton, you got me on Facebook. If you have, I'll message you later.
Do you want this bloody scorpion then or not, Banana?
No, I bloody don't. I've already got Carla trying to give me sticking sex.
Jesus Christ, you say you want a fucking scorpion, you get offered one and you say no.
That one, I said, I want a little tiny dwarfy one, little cute one.
And not cute. None of them are cute.
You can't go wrong with a big black one, Hannah. You'll be fine.
Shiny black one.
Yeah, he's trying to get out.
Yeah, and also you say that, like, he keeps you up all night.
He does.
Stomping around.
He does.
Yeah, well, I don't want it then, do I? I keep all the bugs in my bedroom. I don't want a loud, noisy bug.
I'm sorry, Anton, are you talking to me, asking me where your eye mirror is, or are you asking Jay? Because then you immediately said that.
Where my eye mirror, you dick. That sounds like he's
Yeah,
talking to you again.
I could just hear him talk to me. Yeah, deck.
Yeah, dick.
No, he doesn't say dick. He says deck.
I thought about giving my eye mirror away because, and then I changed my mind. But I was like, why do I want a spider that lives in a hole?
Steve, does my background look like my lips?
No, your lips out of your Facebook post when it was an arse, remember? WhatsApp post, not Facebook post.
What's that? No.
It was WhatsApp when you done the bum face.
Yeah, I put it on
When
Facebook.
you said, was that on Facebook? When you said the arsehole's the same skin as lips?
Yeah, but it is.
Yeah. So you got a butt face.
Literally. Like, I literally used that mirroring thing and created a bum on my face.
Amazing.
No.
It's a very bum hole.
I mean, if you stroke it, you're basically stroking your bum hole.
A very pink bum hole in that picture.
Yeah, it has it has watermelon lip balm on.
It's a very fresh bum hole.
I keep putting that down, do you know, that watermelon lip sole thing. Where the hell does it keep going? I put it down earlier and I couldn't find it to save my life. And then I found it. I put it on. I put it down. I still can't find it again. I just can't cope with my life anymore. Get what sent? Is Anton trying to find out what this picture looks like?
No, he wants to send the thingy.
The what?
Eye mirror.
You said Poppy get it sent.
Yeah, because I said I thought about getting rid of my eye mirror.
Oh.
And then I decided to keep it because it doesn't actually take up a lot of room on the shelf. And I thought I probably should have a trapdoor one. I haven't built a trapdoor. It's just built a pile of rubble. I don't know. Maybe I will.
John, is it just that shop that's selling them, or is it a whole load of sellers? Is it like an expo? Yeah, it is an expo, isn't it?
It's still going to be very big. There's going to be a lot of vets and that, and other folk there's going to be doing talks, and there's going to be a lot of handling sessions and that at it as well. It's the shop, but he's got a big room upstairs that he's going to be using. I was thinking about going myself and dragging my Wayne along if she wants to go.
So where's Chris tonight? Why is he not around?
Sorry, I didn't realise that I muted myself and didn't unmute myself. I just had a full conversation with you, you fuckers.
Thought you was quiet, Liggy.
Could you not see my mouth moving? I was talking to you all, you fucks.
No.
Chris, he was on the phone to one of his friends and they were on the phone to him. And I think they're still on the phone to him. So he hasn't been able to come onto the live because he's catching up with an old friend. But
That being Matthew.
He is on the background. He's always been in the background. He's always around. He's like a sneaky Latvian. And then what I said was, if I use this coconut oil and it's these temperatures, right? What happens if we go outside, Steve, and we have a vape and we're covered in coconut oil? Will we have like a big white film all over us that's gone all like crunchy.
Well, how much was you planning on putting on, Ling?
Well, I don't really want a white film, like crispy wax all over me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
How do you know?
Because it melts as soon as it hits your skin, doesn't it? So
Right.
it'll be on really thin.
So does beef fat, beef drippings. That's going to be melted all over me if Steve put that on me. As soon as I go outside, he's laughing.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Why? Huh?
It's not the same.
You'll
Coconut
smell
oil
better with beef dripping than you will with coconut.
Why?
I just like beef is one of the most amazing smells ever.
Yeah, it
Beef
is.
fat doesn't smell nice though, does it?
Yes.
Oh, any fat smells nice.
Fat doesn't smell nice. I hate the smell of fat.
I mean, stale fat, no. Pork fat, lovely.
Don't
Beef
like
fat's
the smell of
lovely.
fat.
Well, you're vegan. I mean,
Yeah, but I didn't really like meat and the smell of meat before I was vegan.
see, Aaron, my partner, he's apart from dairy, he's basically vegan. But he's never
So
liked meat.
vegetarian then.
Yeah, he's veggie, but like literally, I say dairy, it is literally just cheese. He doesn't have milk or anything like that. So.
Mm.
See, that's like me. I don't have milk. I only have coconut. Oat milk. I can't be dealing with this milk because someone told me it comes from their sweat glands, and I can't be dealing with that shit.
It definitely doesn't.
What's going on with me now?
What comes from their sweat glands? Whose sweat glands?
Milk comes from a cow's sweat glands.
Does it not come from their nipples? Breast milk. It's a cow's breast milk, isn't it?
Milk comes from
Cow's
sweat.
titties.
Milk is cow sweat. The mammary glands produce milk. Structurally, they are modified sweat glands.
I don't understand.
So, milk.
So is that what ours are as well then? It's
So it
basically
says-
breast milk for baby.
It says milk is technically sweat.
Blech.
Are you reading this on Lad Bible or somewhere? Because I'm pretty sure it's not sweat.
No, I'm reading it from training.seer.cancer.gov.
Is it telling you not to drink milk?
No, it's saying you can drink it, but it's sweat. It's from sweat glands.
I don't understand. Is that what nipples are then? Sweat glands, big sweat glands. Because it's only breast milk, isn't it? But for a cow.
My breast
So that
milk
would mean that our boob
like
produce
super. When I was breastfeeding, my breast milk tasted like super sweet. It was like sugar water.
Did you taste your breast milk?
Yeah, why not?
I never really thought about it.
Why not? If I expressed it and I needed to warm it up, I needed to make sure it wasn't too hot.
Oh, I wasn't very good at expressing mine. I was in the hospital. I loved it. I sat on that machine for hours. Oh, it's amazing. I felt like I was being milked, but like a cow. I used to say that all the time.
Literally, from the moment Travis was born, like the same day, I had to express because I had to. Well, I let him have the first bit, but then I had to express, and I expressed 8 ounces from each boob, and I don't even have fucking boobs, so I don't know where the fuck will that milk come from. Probably my ass.
No.
Probably
See, that wasn't milk. That actually was sweat.
Yeah.
Sweat. It was not sweat. It was real milk. It was good. And I was really chuffed with myself. I was that chuffed with myself that it came up as a Facebook memory the other day because I obviously took a picture of it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I went to pick up a dog today, and the woman came to the door with, I mean, she was covered up, but she had the pipes coming out of her top into the bottle in each pocket where she was expressing
Yeah, I had a Mandy. What's the fuck
My
is it called?
baby's shite.
You had a what?
I can't remember what it's called, but I had a really good one. It begins with M. It was so good. Like you could just walk around town, do all your shopping, and you'd just be like pumping without anyone knowing that you're pumping.
No, my daughter's nearly 32. You had a milking machine back then.
A Medela. I had a Medela. It was a milking machine. You just strap it to your waist and stick it on your boob, and away you go.
Amazing.
But
My mum bought me a hand one. It was not fun. Basically, like putting your nipple in a vice.
well, the thing is, I was I didn't express once, and I went into a shop and I had Reggie in a carrier, and he was like facing me on my desk, and he bit me in the shop, and I stopped. I went straight to Boots, and I went straight and bought formula. I was like, "You are never, you are never having milk ever again, you little fuck." I'm frigging out. I screamed in that shop. Strogs, milk comes from a cow's sweat gland. It comes from their mammary glands in their stomachs because they have 5 stomachs. And the milk comes from their sweat. It's their sweat. So that's why I won't drink that. I'll have oat milk and I'm happy.
But a female human's breast is a mammary gland.
Yeah, it is. But I wouldn't drink that either. That tastes in my own. I would be going over to freaking Sandra's house and drinking her milk. Sandra can keep her own milk.
See, this is weird, isn't it, right? That we would drink a cow's milk, but you wouldn't drink a person's milk. But a person's milk is made for people, and cow's milk is made for cows.
Yeah, that's fine.
If push came to shove, I'd drink anything. It's like when people say, but you wouldn't eat a dog. You stick me on a desert island and it's just me and a dog. I can assure you I'm eating the dog.
See,
And I love dogs. It wouldn't be my first choice. I'd try and catch something else. But if the dog was the only option, I'm not going to starve.
True. I don't like it when people are speciesist anyway. If you eat an animal, you should be able to eat an animal, really.
I would not be drinking another woman's milk. I don't know how deprived I am. No. Because you just know.
Not even for your OnlyFans.
No, because you just know that Dave up the road's already been hanging off those ones. You know what I mean? I don't. Thank you very much. No. Oh, hi, Cookie. We're talking about breast milk.
Yeah, we've been talking about breast milk for quite a while now. How did that happen?
Because we started talking about we were talking about Aaron being vegetarian, but he won't give up dairy. He doesn't have milk.
Yeah. See, this is what happens with me and Ling in our chats. That it starts off and then goes off on a weird tangent.
That's the point. What was the first person who ever discovered you could drink cow's milk were doing to that cow?
Exactly. Who thought, do you know what I'm going to do? Suck the milk out of that titty.
There are tribes in Africa that don't just drink the milk. They'll actually nick a vein and they'll drink the blood.
Well, that's just weird, isn't it?
Well,
I mean, it's just sustenance, isn't it?
no.
Yeah.
I could do that. It's nice coppery taste. It's nice.
Milk and blood mixed together in one of those tribes, they do. And they drink it hot, like warm. Yeah.
Anyway, you're wondering about the person that decided to milk a cow. I worry about the person that first tried to give it a go and milked a bull.
Yeah.
We know about those sort of people, though, Jay. You see them on the internet.
I don't know what you're watching, but I haven't seen them on the internet.
I'll if you look for them.
Yeah, the Massey drink the blood.
Yeah.
Tastes like pennies.
Wow. Do you know what they must have done? They must have gone, right, I wonder what comes out if we do something to this cow. Then the milk came out, and they're like, right, we're not satisfied with that, so let's move on to the sheep and the goat. Now we've got sheep's milk. Now we've got goat's milk. It's literally anything that's got an udder-shaped thingamajog.
Has
Then
anyone ever milked pigs? Do you get pig's milk?
No, why don't you?
Exactly. Why is it okay to drink? Like, you don't get dog milk or horse milk or pig milk. I don't get it. Who decides? Who decides what one's right and what one's wrong?
Why don't we have pig's milk?
They've got loads of titties.
They do.
Maybe that's the problem. There's too many teats and it takes too long to milk one.
Yeah. That
Plus,
could be
they've got as
true.
many teeth as a dog does, and I don't fancy getting bitten by a pig.
Pigs can be quite
I
aggressive.
didn't have choked in my bloody coffee there.
Honestly, though, like, how do you determine what animal you should milk and what you shouldn't milk?
Exactly. Who decided which ones you could and which ones couldn't?
I mean, it is weird. You look at like a lot of Asian cultures eat animals that we wouldn't eat in the West.
Yeah, and the sticks they get, like, it's like people are horrified, but why?
That's eating an animal of their area, like sheep and pigs and lambs and cows is really normal over here in the West, and chickens. That's the point. I'm going to make Parmesan turkey strips. Just remind me of that, please, Hannah. But over there, they're not going to have most of that. And Indians literally like worship cows. So
They are amazing, though, aren't they? Them eyelashes.
On a cow?
Yeah.
Well,
Cows
I mean,
have amazing eyelashes.
the Indians worship cows. They don't, and then like some of them don't eat pork, like turkey and stuff. They don't eat pork.
Mm.
And some of them are vegetarian, don't eat meat at all.
Chinese people don't really have lamb, if you noticed. They never have lamb on the menu. We don't eat lamb.
Why?
Don't know.
Do you not have sheep?
It's super greasy, isn't it? That's why we probably don't eat it, because it's so greasy.
You're so stuck.
Yeah, but we hang the duck for like days and days and days.
What, till all the fat falls out?
Pretty much. Yeah. But, you know, they don't eat lamb, but they'll eat meow meow. So, you know, I can't say.
Yeah, but my dogs with their lamb's quite low fat. I think it's only like 6%. Whereas they can't eat chicken because that's like 27% or something.
I don't know. But someone randomly went out foraging for berries and couldn't find any of the berries and thought, that cow's got 3 or 4 dicks there. Let's try and do what we do to the cow.
Yeah.
And filled up a jug of it and thought, let's taste it.
That's weird.
I mean, I've had milk straight from the udder before, but I can't really remember how it tasted. But I know it was very warm.
That's when I became a vegetarian. When we went on a school trip, I went on a school trip and we saw cows and we had to feel in their mouths and they gave us fresh milk and it was all very nice. And then they load in the background, they were loading a load on a truck and one of the boys, you know what boys are like, was going, yeah, you know where they're going. I'll never meet again. I was about 7.
No. See, I can't eat turkey, but I make the turkey for the boys because it's leaner than the chicken.
Yeah.
But the smell, you should see me when I'm cooking it. I'm fucking hell. I got to wear rubber gloves and I need a mask on.
What's the difference?
Fucking horrible smell. It's got like this weird smell. And
it's all got a weird smell. Do you know what smells the weirdest? Rabbit.
No, that's all
Rabbit's
right.
got a really, well,
The turkey
gamey, I suppose.
looks really looks all divoty though. It's like quite grainy looking the way it is. And it just reminds me of the ball sack that's on his face. And it just makes me ill, like really ill.
What I don't understand with turkeys, especially turkey leg, is it has like weird floating bones in random places.
Yeah, what's that all about? How does that even hold it up?
I have no idea. It's like it's not cartilage. It's actual bone. It's bizarre.
They're just odd looking, disgusting things. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind eating ostrich again though. That was really nice.
My dogs had kangaroo the other day.
Anyone ever try shark?
I've eaten shark. Shark's nice. Swordfish is nice as well, and monkfish.
I've tried them as well. One thing I'll not eat those snails.
I like
Yeah,
snails.
I wouldn't eat snails.
Escargot is really nice. It just tastes like butter mushrooms.
I've had wildebeest and zebra. They're nice.
They are nice.
I worked in a French restaurant and did the snails and all that, and I even had the frog's legs and that as well. Nah, I couldn't. I didn't mind working with them. I just couldn't. I couldn't eat them. But folks say that the frog's legs they taste like chicken. I said, nah, no for me.
See, I've heard that, but then I'd rather have a chicken leg. It's got more meat on it, and it's just chicken.
See, I would eat all of that. Steve, where could we get some really cool, funky game from? You've got like people that know where to get funky, funky meat from.
We have shops now as well that sell everything: crocodile, ostrich, kangaroo, a lot.
Yeah, see, I want some of that. Not packed, like real proper steak of it, so I can make like real proper, like Mongolian food.
There's quite a common, I think it's mostly a touristy thing in Australia, but a lot of the kangaroos they use for meat, if they're male, they cut the ball bag off and make a little purse out of them.
Purse with it. I've seen that. They look quite furry though, don't they? They're quite a furry out.
Oh, that's so mean. Oh, guys, I've gone over by like 12 minutes. I'm going to shut the stream down. So I will bid you all good night. Thank you very much.
12 minutes talking about breastfeeding and meat.
Well, this is the random Thursday that I do once every few months.
It's been a good chat tonight, I'll tell you.
It has. It's been delightful. And it's I'm actually really grateful that some of you came in. So yeah.
I got kind of strange at the end, but
Wow, you digressed into one of mine and Lee's normal late night chats.
We're just sharing it.
Marita was on screen and it was all talk about animals. As soon as she went, it was just tits and bollocks after that.
It was all very sensible when she was around.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's because we were trying to stay professional towards the
I just try and keep quiet because I'm not very good at being professional.
Yeah, we was being professional. I was being a really good interviewee.
You've been a good host, Lingy.
Yeah, I did have to I did slip up a few times. So I did swear a few times. So I do apologise, Marita.
I wonder what the next. I'm just wondering what the next live's going to be like.
Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you again at some point in the future when I have a happy day. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.